But that's the only thing with this is you never know if you're live or if you're not live. Because it says you're live, but then YouTube you're not live.
Yeah, but eventually we're gonna go live and
In about an hour.
Did you glue the beard back on?
No, not yet.
Come on,
I've
put your
got
finger out.
Velcro.
We're gonna be on in a minute.
I've got Velcro on it, so it should be all right. It's ginger Velcro as well, so you can't even see it.
Yeah, but last time you said that it fall off.
Yeah.
Well, stream early.
I've used special Scott's inverts. It's not really a glue; it's more of a substance.
Oh, just stop lying! You got a Poundland for it.
It's cheaper at Poundland.
Yeah.
Oh, shall we go live?
Come on, then. Click the button.
Hold on, then.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
How is everybody? Hope everybody's feeling fantastic and doing fantastic.
We need to listen to this old guy.
Remember, no swearing this week until after 9 p.m. So if you've got any kids watching, come 9 o'clock. It is the Scott's Inverts watershed, so we do swear. We will have a little bit of adult conversation probably for the other hour. We will be putting the link into the chat as well, so you can come and join. It's not intimidating. It is really easy to follow the link and join us on screen. And we've always got your back too. So, hello, Lindsay. Hi, Craig. Hey, Ants Universe. Hey, Philippa Fish. Hey, Tom. Hey, Aaron. And happy birthday, Aaron. I don't know, was it today or yesterday? Aaron Moon is he's 49. I think he's 40 or 41. I know he's a few years, 2 or 3 years younger than me, any Aaron. Hey, Leah, Unusual Pets. Hey, Craig. Hey, Shane. Hey, Pets Exotics. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Ants Universe. Hey, Critter Dan.
Congratulations on that 1K subs, Philip.
Hey, Arana. Hope I said that right. I'm rubbish at pronunciations. Hey, Joe. Joe Biden in the house. Chris says, old, fat, ginger, W, anchor. 22 months? You've been a channel member for 22 months?
Too long.
Wow. Do appreciate your support, dude. That's crazy. Poppy, a.k.a. Hannah, hey.
Hey,
I'll be in and out, not well, trying to do some feeding, says Leah. At least you're not in the bath this week. Has anybody got any news that they want to share for the first couple of minutes, and then we'll put the link in the comments for you to come and join us on screen. Any invert or animal news, anything like that would be pretty cool. The only news that we've got is the Hongna Lenta that we picked up from the last show did actually molt over the last couple of days, so she is looking absolutely mint. The ogre faced don't even look like they're ready to molt yet, but fingers crossed they do soon. Well, yeah, we've got the mature male Emernia. I have not put her in with the female yet, but I've got to be really careful because one of my friends in Cov wants to borrow him after me.
They usually pay quite easily.
That's what I said to him. I says, because he said, are they difficult? Or have you got to do anything? And I was like, do you keep your sour payers moist? He went, yeah. And I said, just feed her. That's what you need to worry about. Is that really? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday was rehoming day for Joe. Two of my my bubbles, geniculata, and Amernia. Oh, nice. Hey, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Scott, Chris, and all in chat. I hope everybody's having a brilliant week this week. I've got a week off work.
Lazy
I've been back to
bastard.
work for about 2 months, and they said I've got 5 days to use between now and the end of the year. So I was like, well, I'll book a week off then,
Lazy
which is
bastard.
absolutely brilliant. Petzotics, my giant African mantis I got from Mantis Mayhem on Sunday, has molted already. Awesome. Bedroom breeder, hey dude. Bedroom breeder, if you watched the previous video and you seen the dude jump in front of the camera, that was Bedroom breeder, and he had me in hysterics. Oh yeah. AJ, Spider King. A lot of love for Aaron and his birthday in the chat. Daryl, which is Tarantula Guy. I got my first Hogner from the show, and it's awesome. Was that the same one as me then, from Bugs UK by chance? Getting a feather leg baboon next week as well as Joe. Hey, Carl. Carl, we're just going over like a little bit of news, what everybody's got new that's going on at the moment. Hey, Chris, did you convince anyone to buy a mystery box?
Yeah, Scott.
The video's coming out this Thursday, right? And it's Tuesday, and Chris, strangely enough, isn't in any trouble at all with the enemy. But I am nearly swore then it's not 9 o'clock. I am in ridiculous amounts of trouble.
Why?
Because I spent that much too much.
So you didn't buy enough mystery boxes. Don't worry. I'll get you buy another one on next show.
I'm not, no. I've got for C's, right? I bank with Monza. So online on my phone, it shows my current account. And then we've got like a joint account, which I think I'm supposed to put money in there when I get paid for her to use, but that ain't happening. But then you can do like a pot. So I've opened up a pot for C's and I've put a £5 in it so far. Hopefully it'll go up.
Yeah.
Got the one in the enclosure from Awesome Arachnids, I think it was. Oh, nice. Nice.
Hey, Petzotics.
Phil, hey, Phil. All right, Anti Universe, we shall see a little bit later on. We picked up another subadult female Victoria. The enemy's in chat as well.
Tara.
Yeah.
Hey, Tara.
Tara's the wife. I call her the enemy because every time we go to a spider show, she whinges about money I'm taking, and then she whinges even more when I come back with stuff. So she is the enemy when it comes to my hobby. Scott being busted, Tara in chat. Shut up, Craig. They just hey, Purple Passion Pets.
Tara, beat him up.
It gets worse than that because I've stolen a bottle of Coke that I'm just finishing off as well.
Oh, she's gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm dead man walking tonight.
I don't even feel bad for you.
Especially with the fact that I've just finished it off completely. Arana, got some new slings, 2 Oratum, a Colombian Gross, Pulchra Peas ×2, and a H Pulchra Peas. Nice. A Tara, I was spying that. You're on the sofa tonight, says Purple. I normally on a night time, right? If I'm doing stuff and then I'll go in the front room and everybody's in bed, I fall asleep on the settee anyway, wake up about 1 in the morning, so it makes no difference. And at 1 in the morning, she's out cold, so I'll just go and get in bed. It'll be fine. Scott, Chris, Philip, Tom, Moon, Joe, Cure, Petzotic,
Hey,
Craig, Lisa. Oh my God. Bastion has just said hello to everybody in chat. Hey, Bastion. Bastion's got some cool stuff.
I know. Especially those two nice green snakes. The pair was recently.
He's got quite a few snakes at the moment. He has.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the pretty ones.
Can't wait to see your mystery box on Thursday, Scott. Chris tried hardest to sell for me the same box, but just managed to resist. Hey, Moon. What? Did he try to sell you to support my petrol? Because Creatures from the North will have about 10 support my petrol. Are they all the same? What's in them, Chris? Every single box is different.
No, at the same show, there's a high chance there's going to be the same boxes, but at the different show, there's high chance they're going to be different because obviously stock changes. There's some main ones what he puts usually in, and then the other stuff changes.
Just what everybody.
The special, the beginner and the advanced boxes usually are more or less the same. So obviously with the price, higher price, there's going to be different stuff in it, but it's usually going to be the same. But with the special boxes and petrol boxes, there's always different stuff.
Yes, Daryl, it certainly is. I'm part of the Advent thing on Unseen Universe. Got to sing. Yeah, no worries.
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Talking of snakes, how are you, Chris? Only joking, bro. Yeah, Yorkshire in the house.
All right. Do you want me to share the link in or no? Yeah.
Yeah, go on, then.
Come on, then.
Watch this. This is cool. Oh, bump. And it weren't even me. I've done that through mind power because I've got Eleven's t-shirt on, so you know, Stranger Things and all that.
Hey, Shazza.
Hey, Shazza, you all right?
Come on, Ads, pop on. Let's have a chat.
Ads has got, or shall we call him Adza or Shazads when they're together, Shazads. But Ads has got man flu. Oh. He said in chat earlier, he said, I would jump on, you're lucky tonight, I've got flu. Yeah, he's probably got a couple of sniffles and broken nail or something.
or I can't say that. His missus sorted him out after the last stream.
Probably stuck the nut on him, yeah, and he's got a black eye or something. Oh, they're both ill. Oh, so they're actually ill then. If Shazza says they're both ill.
No, that's now an
we
excuse.
believe. Yeah. Now we believe. Now we believe they're ill. Oh, Ian. We don't get mystery boxes here. I should make an Excel with IDs and do a random generator. You should do, yeah. Hey, Leah. Hello, you beautiful bunch of weirdos, she says. Steve. Hey, Steve. Good evening, fellow aliens. I can't, bro. I'm super bunged up really bad. No, really, SOS. Guys, I have a black eye and need help. See? Ads, just come on and do that thing. What is it? Well, I can't remember. But do the little hand thing. Do that thing. Chris is fine, by the way. Don't start panicking. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
I think he's probably got two black eyes. Hey, Spider Shed, hey, Dean. Hello, you bunch of spider-loving freaks.
Hey, Dave.
We are spider lovers and we are freaks.
Yes, we are. I've put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to pop on, feel free.
Actually,
a couple more faces on.
Arena, if you can't get mystery boxes where you are, where are you in the world? And huge apologies if I'm not saying your name correctly as well. I do apologise. I am not, Chris isn't even English and he speaks better English than me. Reads better English, I should say. Hey, Danielle. Danielle from Portsmouth Tarantulas. Evening, everybody. Hands up if you're fed up with the cold weather. Oh, no. I love it cold. Absolutely love the cold.
Sorry, Danielle. Nobody's on your side.
Arena is all the way from Spain. I'm not going to join tonight. Had a glass of wine and it's best I don't go near live, says Leah. Spain, that's crazy, says Bastia. Bastion, can you post to Spain? Because I'm thinking Spiders PL. Is it spidersworld.pl, Damien? Because I know they do mystery boxes. I'm just wondering if they post around Europe completely fine. It's changed for us having stuff from Europe now, hasn't it? You know, so you might still be able to get a mystery box. Is it spidersworld.pl? Somebody in chat, help me out. Yeah, Bastion can. He's EU. Yeah, so they're EU. So you should be able to. You should be able to get one from Poland. Well, mind you, it depends what temperatures are like over at Poland at the moment. Danielle, just looking at your post today with like the progression of the Portsmouth Tarantulas frontage and all the rest of it. That's pretty cool. The shops I know from here, they don't give freebies or mystery boxes. Maybe a law thing.
It's .eu.
.eu, says Shane. Nice one. Oh, the wife's got Leo to sleep. So that's still know she's got to get to sleep.
So one down, another one to go. So Scott's gonna disappear soon. Tara's gonna be after him.
She's going to want more blood. Yeah, I can tell you that. Poland is -10 this week. Maybe Bastion can help you out, Arana. Maybe you know somewhere where you can get a mystery box with a freebie in from around Europe. Poland is -10. I watched that too. It looks great with an epic journey for PT, says Dean. It was pretty awesome, wasn't it? Thanks, Scott. Mad to think this time last year, Portsmouth. Wow, has it been a year? You've been in the shop for a year. That's crazy, Danielle. But the black and the red, I do like the theme. Looked epic. Absolutely epic. Especially compared to what the shop front used to look like before you guys moved in and made it look proper smart. You doing any pairings this week, Chris?
Hold on 2 seconds.
1, 2. You doing any pairings this week, Chris?
Am I doing any pairings this week? Yes.
You got some planned for Friday?
Yes.
Oh. Burner peas?
Yes. Yes. She has malted, actually. So
I would, because I don't know when he become mature. So it's a year in January, but
yeah,
yes,
that's going to be one. Then I have 3 Balfour emails. They all are old, so don't put any hopes on them. Then I have another Armenia to pair. Girozea.
Pairing Armenia this week as well.
Couple pokies and yeah, quite a few pairings to do this week.
Waiting for the ogre face to drop a malt so I can pair them. The Kieselingis. They're going to be.
The link's in the chat if somebody wants to jump on.
The Kieselingis are going to be an interesting pairing.
That's two spiders, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of do research on the ogre face without doing too much, so I see how they actually pair, because I kind of want to kind of be fresh, completely fresh to that pairing, if that makes sense. So if they climb on the back or do something crazy, I want to be able to see it and not know it's going to happen and be like, wow, as opposed to I already know it coming, because it's, I don't know. It sounds strange, but that's what it is. Have Cambridgei disappeared? Can't find one for Toffee, says Ads. I've got one. I think Leah's got. I'm pretty sure Leah's got the adult female.
Yeah.
Scott, I want to know how many people have been to the shop. If you visited the shop, hit hashtag PT shop.
Hello, Dave.
Hello. I had to order a Propaxian and heat bag for my order. Believe it or not, it's cold here. It's cold over here at the moment too. Well, Spain, you wouldn't expect it to be that cold. Hey, Dave.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, not bad. Thought I'd jump on seems like no one else was.
Apologise, I'll be with you all 2 seconds.
No worries. Lisa said, tried to pair my curly hairs. Thought it was successful. One buried itself, so we had our fingers crossed. Appeared a couple of weeks later. Had hooked out into another male. Shall we set up a GoFundMe to get Scott a new chair? I tell you what, I've had this chair nearly 2 years. 2 years this month, actually.
We actually
But
been
yeah,
collecting money for WD-40 delivery to his house.
it's difficult. Do you know when I'm doing voiceovers? Because I'm like that, and it goes yeah. And you hear the kids enough on the voiceovers, let alone a squeaky chair. But I don't know, Mum. Oh, Ads is planned for 2024 to go see Portsmouth. What do you reckon, Chris? Shall we give Portsmouth a little visit next year?
Come on, then, let's go. Next year.
All right, what? Next year.
Next year.
Yeah,
Let's do it this
I cannot afford it this year.
Don't
I
need
was
to buy
supposed to
this,
go.
we can just go.
I was supposed to go up north as well to go and video something else, but I can't do that either because I just ain't got the funds for fuel with Christmas. Gather for Magic. That is a wicked name. Hey all, happy Tuesday. Tron's in the house. Hey Tron, and Tron has been
Hey,
a
John, my
member.
darling.
Has been a channel member for 11 months. Tron, the link's in chat. Get yourself up here because we haven't seen you for God knows how long.
Come on,
Craig,
John. Come on for a
Dave.
few seconds. How are you, Dave? What's new in your hobby?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just
Hey Craig.
couple of jumpers. That's it.
Mm. Have you shown your collection before?
No. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's 180 miles from my place, Portsmouth.
Today we go deep into Dave's collection of arachnids. Here we see
Camera's going stupid.
the white
You can go in settings and swap it.
W.
Are you on a phone?
No, I'm a tablet.
Yeah, even on tablet, if there's a settings option on the bottom, and you can flip the
Wow.
camera, use the back one.
Settings.
Camera.
Oh, Gather for Magic would pop on, but they're sick as a dog. I hope you get well soon. Need to get Tron up here as well. Not seen Tron for ages, man.
No.
Is that better? Yeah, that's better.
Craig says, hey Craig, by the way, Craig says, nice setup. I like the black. If I could get away with painting black on walls, I would have, trust me.
Like brick.
But the missus would go flipping crazy at me.
And then
Just Exotic Pet says, hey Scott and guys, Katrina is here. Hey Katrina.
look, Chris, you little fan of Pelmers.
Tell him the little boy.
Where is it? I can't see it. It's that bloody small. Oh, there he is.
Is that Celedonia in that pot as well?
It is.
Nice.
I'm guessing you
I've got
both
more, more over that side.
What's all the IKEA units said?
Hey?
Let's have a look at the IKEA units and see what's on them, Dave. Oh, what's in the cages first?
That's
Bottom one's a rabbit. There's guinea pigs.
Oh,
Need to
look,
clean
like
them.
me. Like me.
Where's
fat
me rabbit?
Larry.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. Is that the guinea pig?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bloody
Look,
nightmare.
great day. Love a guinea pig, says Dean. Nice collection, says Arena. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good, Katrina. I am. Hope you are too. Yeah. So flip the camera again and show us the spiders. Where's he gone? He's pressed back button instead of pressing flip, any Chris. Chris looks like he's you look like you're masturbating then. A little old.
I am. Don't tell nobody.
I went to our soul, promise.
Come on, Danielle, you pop on as well. There's the link. Pop on, have a chat with us.
Press the wrong button.
No worries, dude. I was meant to have guinea pigs for my birthday 2 years ago. Ended up getting 4 ferrets. Tara's all right, Katrine. Danielle's in bed. That's perfect timing, isn't it? That will get some views.
Oh shit.
Dave, flip us around then. Show us your setups in the Kallax.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh.
We want to
what
see
is
your
that?
stuff.
Yeah, we want to see those spiders.
Hang on. Right.
We don't want to see you. We want to see the spiders.
Did you
Yeah,
YouTube
no,
or
I don't
anything
want
like
to
that,
see
Dave?
me. Sorry, you want to see? I'm not going to see. Hang on.
Night, Lisa.
I'm not plugged in.
Do you do any social media, Dave?
Not really.
Oh, you got
What am I on
Instagram?
here? No. I just have Facebook, that's it.
Oh, fair play.
Right. Can't really see it, where's it? There's
that
my vertical. You see it on the log?
Yeah, I've got her.
Oh yeah.
Just about.
Beauty.
Most of these
Pokey.
aren't. They're all pokies, all these, so they're all hiding. She's at the back in the corner. That's Metallica, just gone. Who else is out? That one.
Oh, beauty.
Tomatoes.
That's my oldest one, that. The oldest one I've got.
Stunning, man. Stunning.
Chip Peppy's down there. Kind of hard, 'cause most of them are hiding.
Yeah.
Some beautiful enclosures, Dave.
Well, on a green bottle, where's she? Can't see her.
We got that from
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
there.
like Shane says, beautiful setups.
Well, I do try. There's me around.
now.
Oh,
I'm already
beautiful.
above the Amelia next door.
Oh, stunning.
And that
I
one
do
down
like the
there.
Amelia.
That's not even focusing properly.
That's all right, we still see it.
Yeah, so most of these, like over there, they'll be scorpions, all
Hey,
be trapdoors.
Hold on one sec, Dave. Dave, Lindsay says, where are you from? You sound northern.
Manchester.
There you are. What
Told
scorpions
ya.
you got, Dave?
I've got the Surimani, the 3 Spinifers, 2 Silenus, and the Sionius.
Oh, nice.
And then up there, I've got my 2 little jumpers are in them. I think he's losing the grip. He's just at the back there. That's my male, that one.
Is that
And then
Regina?
Muffy.
You got any mature
Oh.
males?
That spider's
Mature
cool.
males.
Yeah.
Culture.
I've got a Pulcher,
Skeleton, but
skeleton
he's
leg.
quite old. Isn't he?
what's that
Skeleton
other
leg.
one? The skeleton leg, yeah.
E. Murinus.
Yeah.
I want that.
I want.
I'm gladly- I
Chris,
want
you
that.
have to sit at the negotiation table and go, Dave. Are you selling it or using it or?
No,
That one
that's
as well.
how it works. I want
That's
that.
a male as well.
Yeah, that's recently molted that out into a male, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a male.
Yeah, the
What would you
skeleton
like for that
lens
mature
is
male
in
Emurinus?
He's dead old though, and
He's old,
he's
When
really
did he
skinny.
mature?
Oh, quite a while ago now.
Yeah, well over a
Couple
year.
months?
Nah, probably longer.
Over a year.
Oh,
He's
bloody hell.
old.
No, I don't want him anymore.
Lindsay says sounds like mid Salford accent.
Mid what?
Mid Salford.
Salford. Oh, I was actually born and bred in Salford.
She says she misses the coal accent since she moved to Wales.
Yeah.
Chris, you want all mature male, says Daniel. It does. Shane's after a mature male Pima Scar, if anybody's got one. Drop Pet Exotics a message. There are not so many for arthropods, but with this one I'm quite happy. Very professional. So animal laws are not helping getting bad here. Yeah, I think they're going to be changing the laws in the UK soon as well because the press just keep putting out horror stories. Any mantis people here, says Daryl, how long after a molt do you feed your mantis? I normally leave mine.
I've not
Hello,
got
I normally leave mine about 4 or 5 days. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, I saw the training out link, so I might as well just clicked it.
Bastion says, get that parrot on screen.
Oh, wait, let me just pause this.
Hey, Connor Tron.
Yeah.
Connor Tron says, evening, Scotland gang.
What?
What
Oh,
what shows you got planned to go to next year, Dave? You going to Northern?
Yeah, definitely Northern. I
About that
take a
new
look at the
Wigan?
new Wigan, yeah.
We might try the Bristol one in it.
I might.
Maybe. We can make a weekend of it.
Have a dirty weekend. Bristol shows pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm always rolling about in the mud, so all right, anyway.
And the
Plenty of dirty weekends rolling in the mud. Me.
Coventry one and all, we go.
Oh yeah, I'll do the Coventry again.
Coventry's good. Really good. Like,
Yeah.
not just saying that because that's my hometown at the moment. It is generally just a wicked show. Plenty of parking. Apart from the
Well,
food van outside's a bit pricey.
that was my first one, and I absolutely loved it.
I don't think Coventry be as good as always this year
Why?
because of the date.
The date this year was rubbish.
No, this year it was very good.
So,
This year,
but
this year the date for Coventry show was absolutely brilliant. While the next year, the Coventry show is on 13th of October. It's mid-month, very far away from both paydays.
oh dear.
Save up
Yeah,
then.
that's gonna be very because Coventry
Oh,
show
dear.
was week before Phil's show. That's why it was very good, which was literally after paydays.
Aaron Leah says hello.
Hi, Leah. Yeah, hello, Leah. Hi.
One thing about the Coventry, the coffee was crap.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll vouch for that
Bring your
one.
own, Craig. Bring your own. That was the batch bar thing outside was just pricey. I don't know.
One sec.
The thing is, though, Just Eat's delivered to that venue. I did mention it beforehand, but
What I'm doing is I'm just getting some cup of tea in.
Hannah said hello, Aaron.
I'll
Everybody's
take
saying hello to Aaron.
Oh, and referring to Danielle's that Chris wants all mature males, I have a lot of breeding projects that I can't fulfill because I can't find males, and I have a lot of adult females.
Hey, Osmond.
And when I say a lot, I really mean a lot.
What?
Not
Adult
as many
females?
as some. Yeah, I think around
You got-
140, 150.
Adult females. That's a lot, Chris.
I know it's a lot. How do you think
We're gonna
why I
have
need
to-
the shed?
Guys, guys.
Yes, Aaron.
What do you prefer, cup of tea or coffee?
Tea, Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, listen.
Whiskey.
Any cup of tea is good for me. Any cup of tea, wherever it comes from, it's the best cup of tea is.
Des says need more shows in central region, not extreme ends of the country. What you mean around my neck of the woods, Coventry? Because we've got the Coventry show, we've got BTS. The Bedford show's been cancelled now, isn't it?
No, Bedford's changed to Peterborough.
Yeah, that's true. Ling says PG Tips. Oh my god. PG Tips is like warm canal water.
They're actually quite good. PG Tips is quite good. I think.
No, it ain't. Hey, Spider Dan.
Everybody had a problem with it. I like it.
Oh no, mine's got a Yorkshire. I can't take coffee. It makes me hyperactive. I'm a bit snobby with coffee. I don't enjoy coffee out the jars. It's got to be an artisan coffee, so there's got to be something going on in it. I find the ones out of the jars just a bit. I don't know. Just not the same.
That one's a first for me anyway. She just shouted me in there where I turned the lights on to look at the Kallax units. Loads of microscopic baby hatchling crickets on my unit.
It must have broken one of the fasts somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Like pinheads.
Lindsay says PG Tips are like floor sweepings. Yorkshire tea made strong enough to take an animal off your teeth. Exactly. Yorkshire tea's the one to keep you going. Oh, don't even go to Tetley. Tetley's worse than PG. I
don't
instant
like
coffee. Scott
Tetley's
has
quite
a
good.
filter coffee machine. Scott has a
Tetley
filter
tea-
coffee machine.
Tetley's quite good.
See now, Danielle, your Scott has got his taste buds in the right place there. Filter coffee, lovely. But if I'm out and about like with the enemy and she wants a cup of tea, then I'm going in Starbucks or one of the smaller outlets to get an iced coffee. And she normally comes back and says, "My cup of tea was £1.50. How much was your coffee? A £5." Yeah.
Where did you go, Erin?
Erin has left the building. Hey, Andrew. Andrew says coffee as well.
Yeah, I keep missing all the chat. Apologize, people.
Yeah, Chris is a bit worn out from work and
I'm not
driving.
greedy, Daniel. It's just I need them. It's like I had one mature male ball 40 to pair with 15 females. I'll put it this way: he failed the task. Now I have 3 male, and I'm pretty sure they will fail the task because they're not the freshest. One of them is missing one leg. And I'll come back, Erin. Where did you go?
Yeah.
What, Scott, what have you done for that?
My phone was just doing something. It's just doing something. I'm back now. It's all right.
I don't know what you mean, Michael. Des Cheveled beard. What?
Dishevelled.
I don't know. Just not brushed it properly today because of the first day off work. So I tried to chill. Very awkward on a Saturday when we're at the shop. I can't have coffee all day long at the shop. Scott can't. Oh, I would. Coffee needs whiskey, says Shane. I don't drink, dude, so don't put it in my coffee. Yeah, I've got a week off work. This is the first day off. And the missus is at college on a Tuesday doing hairdressing. She did have a funny notion that when she's qualified she'll be cutting my beard, but that ain't happening. She ain't going nowhere near this. But so the missus was at college today, and I was thinking, wicked, got a whole day to myself. I'm going to do so much stuff in there, move some tanks around and all the rest of it. Have a proper Scott and Spiders day. Guess who threw up over the weekend and again yesterday? Both the boys. So Tara phoned the school up, and the school were like, yeah, they both need 48 hours off school. So they were both here today. I was like, oh, there goes my day out the window. So I'll get the feedings done.
Talking
Wow.
about
I saw her at the show,
Yeah.
Daniela. I saw her
Danielle,
at the show.
what's your opening
She would
times
have
on
known.
Christmas time?
Yeah, I would have saw her. Yeah.
Like, are you shutting down for Christmas, or you're gonna be open? Like,
I got you on this. What, you want to know her shipping days or times the shop's open or
no,
both?
the shop opening times. Because I'm breaking up on the 19th of December. That's my last day. So on the 20th, I'm free until 8th of January.
Wow.
I have 3 weeks off.
I think we break up on the 20. We break up on the Friday. The 3 days in between Christmas, we're in work, but we're finishing an hour early, and we just start taking. Bastion says, "Do you trim your beard, Scott? Or you get a barber? I get a barber to do it. If I actually straighten it properly and brush it properly, it's all quite real neat and stuff. It's just like today, I've just had such, I went for the chilled day. I mean, because the boys ain't exactly 100%, we just chilled on the set most of the day, watching films and phones and stuff like that. So we all know the coffee problem with coffee in the morning, though. Yeah, well, it contains something that kickstart that hormone to make that all contract, doesn't it? So Bastion looks more like it's butchered.
It's your food.
Bastion says, get a new barber. He thinks that's what Michael was saying. No, I am good. Hey, Amy, you okay?
You know what I've had for the last couple of days in my jaw here? Toothache. Very annoying.
Ooh.
Horrible thing. It's a horrible thing to have.
Time to see the dentist.
Just rip it out, I would.
Yeah, I might have to go see a dentist. Probably have to go see a dentist. To have it checked, just have it checked out because I've been having toothaches quite badly here.
Last time I had toothache, it got that bad that I put a pair of pliers on the tooth and tried, but I couldn't just couldn't get it because it was right. It was one of the
He was
molars right at the
crying
back.
like a little girl for going to the dentist. You can ask Tara. He was literally crying in a chat saying, "I don't want to go dentist. I'm afraid." No.
I am afraid of dentists. I weren't crying, but I did take the wife into
Yes, you were
while I had
crying.
it taken out. That's for sure.
Yes, you
I
were
did,
crying.
yeah. I think I nearly
I'm pretty
broke her
sure
hand.
everybody can find it in old chat where you were crying. You're like, no.
No, my mates is terrified at dentist.
Scott, looks like you hacked away. You're all right, Michael.
Bent rusty scissors.
I do
It's
get worried at the dentist. I do get a bit
His
scared.
beard's like
I'm a bit
his
scared.
beard's like all over the place. It looks like a load of mice have been nibbling at it, and it's more grey than Santa's. Chris, the shop closes on Saturday the 23rd, 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. and we open again from the 27th.
Oh, I may make a road trip.
But yeah, like I said, guys, what I've got though.
Are you open on the 30th
I'm
or
scared of the
31st?
dentist. I'm scared of dentists. I do get a bit scared myself. I'm a bit petrified of the dentist.
It's the fear of actually going. Once you're in the chair,
Yeah,
and
when you're in
it's
that
happening.
chair, you've got to have the
It's
bean in your tooth.
it's
Oh,
not
it's
not that bad. He says last tooth I had out, I had to break into 4 pieces with a hammer and chisel after drill it. Oh my god. Hey Chaz. Right, mine was like, yeah, it took something like 9 injections to numb this whole area, and then about 15 minutes for him to get it out. Well,
Scott,
but we
if Danielle's open at the end of the month on that weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, the 30th or 31st, let's have a road trip.
Okay.
30th. Let's have a road trip. Let's go. Why not?
All right.
Let's go. It's only
What?
only 3 hours.
Is that all it is?
Well, 180 miles. Well, I probably can do it in 2, but
The way you drive, yeah, about an hour and a half.
well,
Be
it says
right
3
back.
hours and 8 minutes.
Wow. Doing dinner. Have a nice time. No worries. See you soon. Amy's excited about a whip scorpion. Yeah,
That's what
Amy
it's not
bought
far, it's just down M40.
Amy bought a whip scorpion, and it turned out to be gravid, so it's now carrying eggs underneath the abdomen, which is cool. It took me a year from when I put the male and female together to the female actually having babies on her back. Gather for magic. I remember thanking the dentist and shaking their hand after they ripped my tooth out.
What's up,
Hey,
Anton?
Anton. Hey, gather for magic. Oh, that's exactly what I did. And then 2 hours later, once the numbing stuff had worn away, I was in that much pain. It was unreal. I had a big, massive lump here on my jaw as well.
There's the link for anybody who wants to join. Just pop on the screen. Don't be shy.
You know
Don't
when
be
you're in
shy.
pain?
Pop on screen. Blah, blah, blah.
Scott, guys.
Yes, Aaron.
You know when you're in pain, yeah? When you're in that pain, you can't move. You got to lay down, and you got your hand on your head like this, and you just go like this, going
Pretty much.
like that.
Pretty
Just
much.
literally, you can't move, where it's hurting so bad. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing you can ever get is pain in your tooth.
Get your mum to get some Ambisol. It's a liquid.
What's
you
that?
put a bit
What's
on your.
that then?
It's a liquid. You put it on your finger, rub it on your gums, and it takes all the pain away.
Oh, I'll try that one then. Yeah, I'll try that one. Yeah.
It does feel a bit weird, but it only lasts. You can keep doing it for about 2 weeks, and then it starts to wear off because your body gets used to it. I think. Dean said, "Aaron, are you eating sweets? You got sweets?"
No. Yeah, no. I'm keeping away from chocolates. What I mean, I'm only eating certain foods. I can't eat no.
Cheers!
What you eating, Aaron?
Chocolates at all.
Hey, Aaron.
It'll set it off.
I'm not Aaron. I'm
Aaron,
Chad.
Chaz. Hi, Chaz.
Oh,
Chaz? Chaz. Just bring your chin closer to the camera. Come on. Chaz. Craig says, hey, Chaz. The only time I really had an issue was when I got dry socket, but that was my fault.
There you go.
Oh, I've been told about those dry.
There you go. It's right up to the camera now.
Okay. Yeah, I was warned about those dry sockets. Gather for magic. Mine was bruised for about 2 weeks after, and like 2 pieces of tooth actually come out through the gum. Yes, Chaz.
And yes, I have got it back.
What a bit there.
What's that?
A bum fluff.
It will grow. It will grow, Chaz. It will grow.
It will grow, mate. Don't worry.
No, but
Hey,
no,
Tony.
before you know it, it'll be shaved off. By the time Seas comes around, it'll be gone.
Yeah, I'll let it grow.
No.
Gather for magic. These damn UK dentists, mate. The NHS dentists, they've for them to, if they've got NHS patients, for them to earn a wage, they've got to get a lot of people. They've got to see a lot of people throughout the day. So, plus the guy that did mine was very, very young. So I think he'd only been out of training maybe 6 months or something. But what? Danielle says, right, guys, I best be off. I've got Criminal Minds to watch.
Wow. So, Criminal Minds. Wow. So, Criminal Minds is more important than us, fabulous lot.
To be fair, though, she did say Scott's not feeling great, so they're both in bed. So,
Wow.
maybe Scott's giving the wink, nudge. Hey, Neil, you okay? Well, night, Danielle. Night, Scott. Take care.
I swear I don't. Before today, I don't think I've been on a live in a decent time.
You were live today, weren't you?
Yeah, but before today, been a
I
minute.
watched it. I literally clicked onto it for about 30 seconds, about to type something, and then Noah was like, "Daddy's phone." So no, I nicked my phone to watch what he wanted.
Yeah, I got good stuff in that, and I'm very happy.
That was the Portsmouth £30 one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
and they're all ones that I've had before.
Night, Danielle.
Danielle says, "No, look, she's put a pair of kissy lips." Scott's given the wink and the nudge, any. They're in bed, and Scott's gone, "Hey,
Jesus
come on."
Christ! Thanks. I do not do that lovey-dovey stuff.
Okay, Chaz, just close your ears, and that's it. Job done. Unfortunately, dude, there's a lot of us with partners that do lovey-dovey stuff.
I know. It's a jokey thing. It's a joke stuff.
You should see Chris with the devil.
Yeah.
5-minute warning.
I
5
never
minutes.
knew Chris.
5 minutes till 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock's the time when we do start a little bit of swearing, adult conversation. So if you've got any children watching, best to start to remove them away from the
I am not a child.
TV or whatever. Chaz,
Not
I didn't say you
anymore.
were a child. Listen to what I said. I said if anybody's got any children
I
watching,
know.
all right.
And I've got.
Chaz, do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. And breathe. In with the chill.
Yeah.
Out
I do
out
have
with the
to.
stress. In with the chill. Out with the stress.
And yes, Scott, I do have one of those now.
Hey, Susan. I've seen that, yeah.
I'm part of the Inks tattoo. Nah.
My hubby says I can't watch after night, says Amy. Yeah, you send your hubby to me at the Coventry show, Amy. We'll ask him politely.
I've got.
He's a lorry driver, actually, so he'll probably put me in the back of the lorry and he'll be gone forever.
Bastion's waiting for the countdown.
Ian says, "Hey, Susan." So does Dave. Craig as well says 5 minutes, Bastion. Osman says, "Hey, Susan." Clappy hands. Yeah, after 9. Yeah, I got you. Bless him.
Oddman, how's your OBT slings doing?
Were they? Which one did he put? Didn't he pair RCF? Was it?
Dark color form, I think. I think he
DC?
played Kenya. I think Kenya.
Because I know Luke's got one of his males, isn't he? Over at Spa.
Scott.
If I remember rightly. 4 minute warning.
I need to be really quick with this because this is a really bolty. It like any opportunity
Just like
can just run out.
Not focused. Pull camera back a bit. Away from me. Yes, that's better.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we got it.
There.
What is it?
I can
Chaz?
see his face in his log as well.
What type of spawn
Bam.
is it, Chaz?
It's an LP.
Hey, Bam. Yes, we are. We're doing a Christmas Day giveaway. It starts at 6 o'clock, and we're going to finish the giveaway by about 8 o'clock. Because then Mitch at Unseen Universe has got a raffle going on from 8 o'clock onwards.
Hey,
But
Jezza.
I might hang around if people want us to. Hey, Jeremy. Jezza says, "Hey, just pop
Hi,
in
Hi,
and
Jeremy.
say hi. Got to go
Not the
early for
posh
uni."
boy. Not the posh boy.
Jeremy says he's just popping in to say a quick hello because he's got to get up early for uni.
Craig.
That's in reference to Jeremy, T-boy. But yeah, Bam, we've got Luke from Sparse Spiders is putting something in. Unseen Universe is putting a £50 voucher in. SS 3D Designs is putting some 3D printed highs and stuff like that in. Gav from Impossible Inverts is going to have a look through and put something in. and I haven't actually asked anybody yet. So I'm going to start asking tonight. So if anybody wants to join that giveaway and put something in, just drop me a PM.
So yes, guys, I cannot wait for London Harrow. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to meet
It's
people
good.
there. Looking
It's going to
forward
be
to it,
epic,
definitely.
Aaron. It's going to be epic. Bam says, I can add something to that, please, from Exotic Enclosures. That'd be awesome, Bam. Drop me a message on Facebook. Oh, and Jeremy says he'll put something in there as well. Cheers, Jeremy. Appreciate that. Cheers, Bam, as well. That's awesome.
It's gonna be like
Scott.
Hold on 1 second. Osmond says he separated those babies already, Chris.
I know,
Yes,
I know.
Aaron.
Who's going to London Harrow? Who's going to be going? Who's going?
Loads of us, mate. Loads of us get to London one.
Okay, that's all right then.
Oh, he says he's donating more.
That's all right, Gav.
You can also almost guarantee that I'll be there. Chris will be there. Ling will
Chris
be
will
there.
be there as well. Okay, that's all right.
Tarantula Leah will be there. I should imagine. Unusual Pets,
Yeah.
Leah and Terry, they'll probably be there as well. Jay
You're a
Spider
fucking
King,
wanker.
he's going to be
Fuck
there.
him out, you fucking wanker. Fucking cunt. You fake beard,
Phil.
fucking twat.
I was waiting
Still
for
from
that.
Incredible Inverts, he'll be there. Tarantula Rookie will be that one as well.
Yeah,
Mama Shelley mature today,
yeah,
waiting for female to molt, says Osmond. Yeah, it is 9
Yeah,
o'clock,
good
so
enough.
be mindful that we do swear and we might have adult conversation as well, just in case you've got any kids or anything like that watching.
It's all right. My house is safe. so-
Jeremy's London one is going to be good. He says it's AES venue, 2 floors.
Oh.
2 floors. I don't know if I like the idea or not. I don't know if I can be bothered to keep going up and downstairs. Bye, Chaz.
Very nice, Osman. Good speeches as well. Zendami. Ooh.
What I need to do. For
I've
London-
never heard of
for
that
London,
type of capture.
got
Oh,
to
it's
save up a
species
lot.
club.
I'm
No,
going
I
to
heard
save up
about
a lot of money for London.
I actually clicked that on my browser, so it just kicked me off the live.
I heard about part of that because the sound went a bit funny.
Click back on the browser.
There's an elevator for your lazy ass, Scott, says Jeremy. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Come
No,
on,
I
there's a link. Pop on for a minute. Have a chat
Yes,
with
yeah,
us.
click that, pop on.
So, yeah, guys, like I said, guys, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Bam
like I
says
said,
there'll be,
guys.
unfortunately, be all the others bar the London due to IHS. Got ya.
Bashing said, fucking bloody wanker, fuck off, drop the balls and get the real Python, dickhead.
What? Craig says, think I'll be at the Barnsley and the Coventry shows. Craig, about the Wigan one, because that's north as well, isn't it? Alice and her husband
Oh my
might be
God,
going to the... That'd be cool if you could have met 3, Craig. And Craig, I met Wolfie at the Brighton show. And
Do you
mate,
know
she's
what
lovely.
At the next show we're all at, that I'm at, we should do a TikTok. Where it's like,
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do a TikTok with one another, couldn't we?
All right, that sounds good.
We'll do a TikTok.
no, do you know, because I was thinking, do you know the one where it's like, have you seen the one that's going around where it's like, I'm passing the phone to blah blah blah.
But the only thing is, it'll be something different next year.
It's like I'm
It'll be a different trend, if you like. Aaron's going Cov and Bristol for us. May venture to Brighton and make it a weekend of it. Hey Jack, Aaron, you should really come to more of the shows, dude. There's some awesome ones out there. I'm looking forward to Wigan, seeing what that's about. I know Lee and Luke have changed some of the venues now for bigger size because the invert shows are just getting rather big. I can see one of the shows, either one of the invert shows or possibly BTS, getting bigger than what the Europeans have got. You know what I mean? That would be something else. And I think they've got lectures or talks at all of the shows part one. So I know Lee's got some cracking stuff up his sleeve. I'm a little bit privy to a little bit extra info, so I know some good stuff's coming in the shows next year.
I'm turning in you now, Scott. Fiddling in with beard.
You've got a long way to go. Heard Trond was here earlier. I didn't say hi. Hi, Trond, says Bastian. Trond was, yeah, but I think it was Sharon was saying that he's changed shift patterns at the moment. So he's working all the hours he can possibly get. So hence we haven't seen him for a little while. Jack says I'm still alive. Glad to hear it as well, brother.
Exactly. We missed you.
Chaz, are you going to London, Chaz? Will you do London?
Maybe.
Huh?
Yeah. Depends on circumstances.
Yeah, it'd be good if you can go.
He's going London.
He's going London.
I may not though, Scott. I'll be going to Seas. I know that. That's what the.
See, within theory, I could do London because I've got family down there.
Hey, fair
So I could stay there.
I don't know if I'm doing C's because I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. It was good. It's just not a big enough area. They cram a lot into 3 small rooms.
They should put it if I'm trying to work at because I
Jack, how is Vivian? Vivian's doing great. Yeah, Jack, pass our love on to Vivian, would you? We do miss her. Des, when and where is the London show? Chris, have you got the list of all the shows?
Yeah.
Could you put it up on screen so people can take a quick screenshot?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah.
There you go.
So if you guys take a quick screenshot of that, then you've got it. I've also posted it to Scott's Inverts Army on Facebook, the Facebook group. I'll put it in the WhatsApp chat as well. We've got a WhatsApp community, man. It's awesome. If you want to join that, drop me a PM on any of my socials and I'll give you the link.
Obviously,
so
we
there as
have
well.
C's, which is last Sunday of
Problem with WhatsApp is it's non-stop ping, 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 ping on it.
Of January.
January.
Oh,
Then
I
we-
thought.
I'll tell you what, guys.
Then
I'll
what's
tell you
not
what,
on that list? There's
London's not very long. London's not
Hold
very
on.
far away.
hold on.
You're right, Aaron.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, we
Taunton,
have
Bristol,
Coventry
Birkenhead,
C's on 28th of
Coventry.
January. Then we have the Dukeries on the 7th April, which is not on this list. Then we have BTS on the 19th of May. Then we have Mildenhall, which is first show on the 2nd of November, which is going to be an epic show. And then we have again Dukeries on the 1st of December, which is not on this list.
They need more invert shows down my way.
We actually
You've got Hillfest, you've got London, you've got Taunton. I always say, if you Jezza, you're right, Jezza.
Hello.
Hogner, Lenta. Did you see that? Oh, you've seen that in chat, didn't you?
Yeah, Lenta, man. They're stunning. I love them. One of my favourites.
Camera don't pull up that pink. You know, the pink sheen across the legs.
Yeah, it's like that nice red maroon colour. When
I
they're
can't
freshly
get-
molted, dude, it's something else.
The picture, the phone camera, Tara's phone camera, and my Sony don't pick up that pink.
It's so
I'm gonna
nice.
have
It's
to-
like one species you have to get in person, have to see in person to truly appreciate. Especially the
Get it
gold
on the natural
fangs on
lighting, maybe.
the gold sheen on the Chelicerae. Oh, beautiful spiders.
Is she
For
is she
fuck's
mature
sake,
now?
It's not the posh
Jezza?
boy, is it?
What, your one or mine?
Mine.
Possibly. How big is she? Is she like about an inch body span?
A little one.
Well, an inch and a half DLS.
About an inch and a half. Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, she did have a big
Body-
abdomen, so
Body
if not
length.
mature, definitely next molt.
Body length. I'd say just under an inch. Body length.
Just under. I'd say maybe one more molt.
That's from like spinneret all the way
Spinneret
down to the
this one.
fang. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say give it another molt, and then see again underneath, like with the other trues, like the little spot, the epigene. That's what you're looking for. And then if you do need a male, I've got 2 now. So once I'm done with them, I'll let you know.
Oh,
Oh yeah, well you will end up with his things from the breeding anyway if we get some. So
Yeah, wolf spider pairings are fun. It's
What's that?
it's
I've got one.
it's always like a, how would I describe it? It's kind of like, yeah, it's like with most pairings, you sit there in anticipation because you don't know if that female will just split second bang, just nab that male, and or just sit there and let him do his thing.
just let him get on.
I always feed her. Yeah, I just chuck her a prey item.
Dave.
That's how I pet all my wolf spiders, is just chuck them a prey item, let the male do the drumming, and then just leave it to it.
Have you paired up Kieselingi? I should imagine they're similar to Red Fangs anyway for what they go up to.
Yeah, similar. I've not paired them myself. I've not really had pairs that have matured out at the same time, kind of situation. I've had adult females die after males mature and stuff like that. But there's similar pairings. So just introduce the male to the female, hope for the best.
I thought, well, I paid 20 quid for that pair from Bugs UK, so it's got to be worth a little shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good price for a stunning species. So fingers crossed you're able to do it, dude. The main thing you want to look for is when the female starts depositing the scented webs. So she'll go around the enclosure and you'll see the strands of web. So when that's about and the male's ready, stick him in. Because if he doesn't drum in the first few minutes of introducing into the enclosure, she's not ready.
The pheromone lines.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so if he's not detecting them in the first few minutes of introducing, take him out because she's not ready. And
then what I was also going to ask you, seeing as you're here, dude, do you know the Aspectus, the ogre faced? I was thinking about putting him in this, or is that still too small? Well,
it still might be a bit too small, dude, because I put my male, I keep my mature male in one of those enclosures, but when he was molting, I had him into a mesh enclosure just to be safe because those legs are just really prone to kinking when they molt.
One of these then?
Yeah, that one should work. Have a few sticks. Don't have them low hanging because the male might try and molt from the low hanging sticks. And then just have higher top sticks and just hope that he molts out properly. Just keep the humidity up when he's close to maturing. You'll tell when he is because his abdomen will get really thick and he'll stop producing web.
Daryl says you're lucky, Scott. I nearly bought that pair. They had several pairs of Kieselingi. They had several pairs of the net casting as well. With the net casters, they were just selling them individually. But lucky for me, Jeremy was stood right next to me, so he had a quick look and said, "Yeah, this one's the female, this one's the male." Didn't you, Jezza?
Yeah.
And then
I've
also
got some good deals on Isopods.
Yeah, honestly, Christian, I appreciate that, man.
I got him a deal on one box of Isopods, and then he comes to me and says, "Can you haggle up with these ones as well?"
I was in no frame of mind to haggle, dude, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you.
It's because you're posh.
Hey, where's
Yeah,
my drink?
female.
Where's my drink? I can't find it.
Yeah, she's still got a couple molts to go, but she's a good size.
So I'm rehousing her hopefully tomorrow.
Hey?
Awesome.
Because
same situation with the male. Yeah, it's a nice temporary enclosure, but more space.
Bugs UK, I like them, right? And they do some cracking deals and they have some amazing stuff. The only gripe that I've got with them is no label.
Yeah, I can agree with that there, dude.
If you don't remember to take a picture, you can easily forget. And then this is the male.
Do you know what I have about for Bugs UK? Only one thing. The fact that they reuse
Chris,
the
can you put me on
cups.
big screen a minute?
I think he's gone at the moment.
I hate the fact that Bugs UK reused their foam. They use foam cups for Mantis with like no ventilation holes. Or from what
I
I've
didn't
seen,
have the labels and stuff. Chris, can you put me on big screen a minute, please, brother?
No.
Ooh, I want to
Oh.
go see the Bugs UK shop at some point.
That's,
What's going on?
There's the link if somebody wants.
there's the mail,
Yeah, look at
Jezza.
that mail. Oh yeah, he's looking good. All right, with the male
I
like
thought
that,
that was
if
a
he starts producing webs, try feed him small prey items just to slow him down a bit to give that female a chance to catch up in size. Because I think she's probably got about maybe 2 molts to maturity, 2-3 molts. If you slow him down a bit, you should be able to time it right with both of them maturing at a good time.
Well, I'm just going to show everybody that male. See the abdomen on the male? Nice, flat, elongated, and looking absolutely stunning. I will give me 2 seconds to get the female again. I will show you the female so you can see the difference because they are. Wow, that male was stunning, man. They are sexually dimorphic.
Scott.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
ready?
the-
You ready? Ready?
You have to hold that stick in.
Oh, she's nice.
See the difference in the abdomen?
Yeah, females have that triangular abdomen. You can tell them at a smaller size, but it's better to get them to around that size to 100% confirm whether they're female or male.
But I'm not, because they're nocturnal, aren't they? So they feed at night time.
Yeah.
And weren't you saying, Jezza, that they produce the net when they're hungry?
Yeah, they'll produce a net when they're hungry, and if they don't use the web at night, they'll eat it and then make a new one the next night over.
So I've got to come sneaking in here at night time.
And have a look.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Chris. Back to normal, please.
Did you
You know
read
what I
Leah's
think,
comment
Scotty,
about
is
Books
he's
UK and stuff that they
business,
don't have
right?
labels?
Yeah, they don't have the labels in stuff. I'm gonna.
And read this comment as well.
I'll chat to Jamie about that next show and see what he says.
because even if it's
They
just like a
have all
hand-drawn label, just with a scientific name or just
They
a
have all these different rooms, with
abbreviation.
thousands of inverts, and this massive ant farm which goes all around the room. These huge tubes. That's the leaf cutters I got then, isn't it?
yeah,
I was
the
chatting to
Acromyrmex
Jamie about
something.
organising like for loads of us to go there.
Yeah, that'd be good. I've been wanting to
He
go up and
said-
visit there.
He said if we hold fire until about the middle of the summer, they should have the butterfly walk room done.
Oh, nice.
So all the butterflies and all the moths. The only difference between butterflies and moths is the moths are nocturnal.
I'm not too clued up on my Leptera, but I think, yeah, so it's just a nocturnal thing. Though you do have like the hawk moths, which are active during the day.
That's when they split.
Yeah,
What is
it's
it?
basically just a
Five-
different evolutionary line.
What's the name for it when they're active through the day and not night time? The opposite to nocturnal. Is it by something? Binomial.
Diurnal. Diurnal.
Hello?
I think. Wait, no. Is diurnal dawn and dusk? I can't remember.
Is night Ian? Is Osmond in chat? I don't know. They're
Robust.
building an outside wild nature area
and-
too
Dawn
with
and
these
dusk.
pond areas. Nice.
Dawn and dusk is robuscular because obviously I know that because ferrets are dawn and dusk.
Wait, isn't it crepuscular? Crepuscular.
Ah,
So,
Lindsay says moth's wings lay flat, a butterfly stand upright as well as. I should imagine
Yeah.
there's differences in the eyesight as well. But then moths
Actually,
tend to be a little bit duller than the butterflies, but
I just realised I can do that. Alexa, what's the opposite to nocturnal?
So it is diurnal. Okay, cool.
Diurnal.
I was right. Okay, yeah. So diurnal for daytime active, crepuscular for dawn and dusk, and nocturnal for evening.
Actually, I want to learn that. I want to know that. Alexa,
Diurnal is right.
what is an
Nocturnal,
animal when
diurnal.
it's dawn and dusk?
Did you see that new species of moth they've discovered in London?
Yeah, those were pretty. It's nice to have something new pop up in the UK.
In the
Alexa,
UK,
stop.
when you
I
think
know.
that every part of the UK would have been gone over with by
Yeah, considering
scientists,
the fact that we've
even,
lost what 90% of
by
our
yeah,
insects in
even
the
by
past
school
decade.
kids. Do you know when you're a child and you go over and do science experiments where you get a meter by a 1 meter square that you throw onto grass
Yeah.
and then you count
Yeah,
everything inside it? It's mind blowing that in the UK that somebody has discovered a new species.
it's really nice, and it's nice that it's a native and it's not an introduced established species
Oh.
as well.
Fasciatus is molted as well. Viridaceus.
Oh, nice.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one back because that would have been today.
I'm sorry, Scott, but I think it's
Mm.
interesting that people go out and see these species and be like, "That's a new species," because they never know. It could be found before, but obviously never. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, and
This
I'm
is
not trying to
interesting,
shoot you down by saying no.
Fuck.
I just feel that if a new species is found, then normally it's by a hobbyist or an amateur entomologist or scientist. So they're going to come forward straight away and say, "Is this a new species?" I'd like
Yeah,
to
because
think.
once they find something, they'll document it, document where they found it, look through the databases of whether anything was recorded previously. If not, do tests on the genomes because they will test specimens for genetics, compare it to other things. If it's new, then they'll describe it.
That's the only thing is literally if they're new to science in the UK, science are going to need a male and female, and they're going to need a pair of dead specimens as well as.
Yeah.
Not even just a pair, multiple.
So
They're going to have to grind up a
if
bunch
they-
of specimens and test the genomes,
but
which is, you know,
that's,
kind of the
that's the worrying
downsides
bit
of
for me.
species being described. With
Because if
you
they've only
know,
just been found in the UK, to me, that would say there was no mention that they've been found in any other part of the world yet either, is there? So for
Yeah.
me to hear that they've been found in a small park in the UK, it's like, well, how many's actually there? You know,
mhm.
how many's actually there and living for them not to be spotted? So by taking a group of moths from out of the wild, is it going to have an impact on those going forward?
Yeah, and a lot of this has does get determined when discovering species as well. It's like what was it? There's I think it was a species of amphibian. I can't remember if it's a frog or a newt or something. It was recently discovered in the either Brazilian or Peruvian forests, and apparently it was well known to the native tribes people. Obviously, the whole time they've been there, but scientists have just discovered it recently, and now that they've put up protective fencing for the amphibians, which is
Well,
nice.
the native people probably don't realise that there's TV out there, let alone that all the insects are documented in libraries, and
They just know what it looks like.
they just go, "Yeah, that's one of these. That's it." Yeah. Because if you think about it, the majority of the stuff that's in our hobby would have been spotted by natives way back when. And when we went over, they probably thought they won't be interested in that spider. We'll take them and show them this snake, or look at this monkey.
I mean, 9 times out of 10 as well, like previous generations would have avoided spiders in the first place because of potential harm that could be caused by bites and stings, etc. So that's why species are only cropping up as of recently. But yeah, native tribe could be like, yeah, I know what those are.
I feel like that would be really interesting to like go into. It's like not interesting, but like do more research on like venom and like how people discovered it and stuff. Do you get my point there?
Yeah, I mean, a
Well,
lot of people, like, for example, Venom Tech, who are based in Europe, they work a lot with Venom with, like, Buffidae, so, like, the Venom
Don't they?
Scorpions and how
Are they over
their
in
Venom can
Germany
help with, like,
But I
I think so, yeah. They come over
But I also
every
want
now
to
and then.
discover like
They do tests with
Can
Like-
we
Venom
not
on the
talk over
protein
each
and how it
other
affects.
as well?
Oh, sorry.
I also want to
No,
discover.
not you,
like,
Gemma.
I also want to like do more research of like how Venom was like who could go like I muddled up my words now.
Like how Venom works, you mean?
No, but like how it was like discovered and like how someone got
Yeah,
like
okay,
a bite.
Dave.
It was
Like, how
probably
he got
discovered by somebody being bit and getting very poorly.
We have the
It
pain
could've been-
index. He passed away this year, but the guy had the pain index, and that's how they determine the strength of Venom.
Justin Schmidt, the Schmidt
Yeah.
scale.
Never like
Schmidt scale.
So when
Also,
everybody
like-
thought it was Coyote Peterson and all his stuff, no, it was Schmidt. Schmidt done it all before. There was no need for Peterson to go out there and. I've not got a high respect for Coyote Peterson. I think he's fully shot himself.
Yeah, especially when he did that dangerous spider video, and it was just golden orb weavers.
He's, I think he's just the
That
front
was,
man, and then blags his way through it half the time. But yeah, it's like look, dude, the pain index is out there already. It's been done. I don't get why you've got to.
There was no reason why, apart from clicks and views.
Yeah, millions of views is why.
Is he the one that gets bit off things?
Yeah,
Yeah,
intentionally
I
gets
know.
stung
I
and
know,
bit
yeah.
I
by
don't
like
like
I think he got bit by a Heros, didn't he? The Arizona ones. He got bit by a
Yeah.
Heros and really
Yeah.
over exaggerated that bite.
Yeah.
I saw
Some of the Scolopendria, as the family, not the genus,
Right,
like
Craig.
the E-trig, Night Craig,
Night Craig, dude.
the E-trig. A friend of mine over in Germany has been bit several times by E-trigs because of the work he does, and he says the bite is just like it's not even a bee sting, it's not even a wasp sting. I went, I don't think I'd like to try.
Because especially with like inverts, you gotta remember that venom is a very energy taxing thing to produce. So if they can avoid using it on something that's not prey, they will. So 9 times out of 10, it's a dry bite.
They're not going to get you a full load, are they? Unless they
No.
feel like their life's in threat.
They feel like they're going to
But then-
die. Yeah, they will bite you proper. But
then-
9 times out of 10, it's a dry bite just to get you away from them.
But this guy's been working with centipedes for like 40 odd years. So I was saying to him, you know, how many species have you actually been bit by? He went, I haven't got a clue. A lot. So
It's been that many.
he could have built up a kind of an immunity to the centipede's venom. And now he might not remember the initial bite, but thought, oh, well, I got bit by one of them last year and it weren't that bad. But
Yeah, I won't be testing Scolopendrid, especially the Asian ones. Oh god.
Did he dive in with sharks before? Kylie Peterson. I think I remember he did, didn't he?
Probably, if they offered him enough money, he probably did.
Yeah, he dived in with sharks before, didn't he?
Yeah, I think diving, but I think getting bit's a bit too far with the sharks.
Sharks. I wouldn't risk it. I couldn't risk it.
It's funny actually because you see a lot of the men go off into these like shark holidays and they're in these shark tanks, so like a big cage, and they're taking the pictures coming up and all the rest of it. Night Arana, and then you go on TikTok and there's like a middle-aged woman that just free swims with sharks, and when they get too close, she puts her hand on the nose and just pushes them in a different direction. And they literally just swim off in that direction, like she's like, I don't know, goddess of the seas or something. It's fucking amazing.
I know. With sharks, they're just curious if anything. They're not really like, unless they're really, really hungry, they're not just going to randomly charge at you. And the ones that they get scuba dive with, they get fed. Yeah, I
Or-
wouldn't either, but
I feel like
No, even if they've just, even if the boat people have just fed them, there's no way I would get in the water with a shark. I tell you what, I was in Malta once, right, and this is many moons ago, and we took the boat around. No, it wasn't. It was Rhodes. It was the island of Rhodes we were at, and I said, look, you know, we're only here once. Let's make the most of it. So we took a boat trip around the edge of the island, around one side, to see the Acropolis from the water and stuff like that. And they stopped the boat, and these lads were like, I was there was just me and my ex, and that was it. So this group of lads were like, kind of taking the mickey because I was diving just off the side of the boat, and they went to the next level and diving off there. So I was like, yeah, okay. I was skinny then. Do you know what I mean? And my diving skills back in the day were absolutely amazing. So I got up to the top deck, and I thought, oh, I'll just do a dive off here. So I did a somersault with Pike into the water, not a problem. And I'm there, I'm treading water, and my calf, right, from my knee to my foot, something that size brushed against my leg. And I tell you what, Jesus might have walked on water, but I ran across the fucker, flew back onto the boat, and I've never been in deep water ever since. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was, you know, it brushed me, and it was like this type of length. Do you know what I mean? So it's a substantial sized fish. That could have been a shark's head, could have been a barracuda. Barracuda would have your leg off.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they can. They?
So,
Barracudas are quite
I thought,
dangerous.
oh yeah, I thought, do you know what? I've had my chance. That's it. Not again. I would like to know what it was, but it's just going to be impossible. It could have been a mermaid going, when you're old and you grow a beard, come back and see me. Love you. Bye.
But the thing is, though, like,
It would be a mermaid, though. That's the
You have
thing.
to
You
be
just wouldn't
brave
be able to
to
know
jump.
now.
Just we'll never know. What did you say? Sorry, Aaron?
what you got to be is you got to be brave, ain't you? You got to be brave to jump in the water with sharks. To even get in
No,
a
it's
cage,
just stupid.
you got to be brave.
Yeah, you've got to have a few screws
I
missing.
couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. No way. I'm petrified of sharks. I'll be
Oh
petrified
my
of going
God,
near
you
them.
could train with a tokay. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? The Giganteus female, you know, Jezza, was looking kind of fat. And I don't really want to say she was gravid because she had like round, sticky out bits going down her abdomen, right? So I'm thinking, I wonder if that's eggs. But she's burrowed, and she's been burrowed now for about 2 months. And I'm like, I've got the male, and I'm like, do I go looking or don't I go looking?
Because the thing is, if she hasn't surfaced yet, she's either that. They give it another month if she surfaces and interested in it,
Hold on, Jeremy, I
then
lost you
likely
completely then,
babies,
dude.
dude. Fingers crossed.
What did you say again, Jezza? It went
Oh.
all like robotic-y.
Did I cut out? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's my
No,
internet.
that's all right.
I was just
No, it's
saying
not your
she's either
internet.
in a
It's because
pre-molt
you're posh.
or no, it's not because I'm posh. It's my internet. If I was posh, I have good internet.
What did you say, Jeremy? Sorry.
Yeah, so I was just saying, like, if she hasn't surfaced yet, then she's likely either in a pre-molt or she's popped the eggs. So I'd say give it another couple months because I think my female, if I'm remembering dates right, it took 5 months for buried, produced sac, and then sac hatching and babies coming off the back.
Yeah.
So give it a few more months and then just have a look inside. Just if you're able to peek in through a window, that's better.
No, I can't peek through it. She's in an exo, but I set it up a bit like Teletubbies, so she had mounds and then she had little entrances all over the place. And the one she's using is about in the central. So it's quite cool because she's got like a moth path up to the entrance of the burrow and she's closed it all off.
Oh wow! I'm really
But you
hoping the
reckon-
best for you, dude. Fingers crossed.
Leave it to the beginning of February.
Yeah, February, March time. Have a little peek. I'd say
I've
don't
not-
just like lift the whole thing up, dig a little bit of dirt out the way, and shine a torch down. See if you can have a look down the burrow, and if there's any white specks, then the babies. But yeah, if you do pair them, God, 27 hours I paired mine for. 27.
I'll just leave them together and carry on with my normal stuff.
Yeah, that's what I did do. It's like
Okay.
I just popped the male in. They started doing the little dancey dance, and I just popped the lid on, put something on top so they couldn't climb out. Went to work, came home. They're both away from each other. There was spermatophore on the cork bark. I was happy.
I was I paired. Well, I don't even know if they paired, but the hatty hat is I put the male in with the female, and he come out again. So what I did was I put them both in a massive exotail. I got a massive exotail for pairing. Took both the lids off and just left them together.
There is.
It's just the best way, isn't it? Let them naturally introduce each other to each other.
And then when I went back in, probably about midnight, she was like at the top of her court bark and he was here. But then as soon as I looked, she shot in and he wandered off again. So I was like, right, I need to just close the door and leave him to it. So I did. But what happened eventually, after probably about a week, he passed away. But she is now, because obviously, I mean, I kept her enclosure a little bit moist, so the substrate's nice and damp. Well, damp's probably an overstatement. The moisture, the substrate, sorry, contains a bit of fluid, but it's not like damp or overly damp. So it's got moisture in it. But his enclosure, when I was given it, was completely dry. But what she's done is left her enclosure and gone in his and made a home in his, and that's completely dry. So I'm kind of thinking, I wonder if in the wild that they mate when it's exceptionally dry, and we just
and we go through like a breeding period where it's dry, and then once they pair, they wait for the flooding to come and drop the sacks during the humidity spikes.
No, I mean with PlayStation.
So
which I feel like a lot of spiders do.
I'm going to leave her dry. I'm going to keep feeding her. Obviously, she's got a water dish. But as soon as she starts putting a bit of bulk on the abdomen, I'm going to move her to her enclosure.
Well, not the PlayStation itself.
And see what happens.
Yeah, either move her or literally just flood the substrate and stick it next to a heat mat.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did with my Balfouri when she dropped her sack. I kept her dry, did the pairing, and then stuck her on a heat mat and flooded the enclosure. A month later, she dropped the sack. Unfortunately, she ate it, but I managed to do it first time. I know people have struggled in the past for Balfs to drop, so...
Mine's been paired a little while now, but she's out and about. She's put some size on about. Nah, she ain't ready yet.
Well, your
She's
mouth.
chunky. She is chunky, but not chunky enough.
Yeah, I still need to pair my female.
And I'm not messing around with her because she's lovely to the male, but to me, she's a bitch. Absolute bitch.
Guys.
But then also with this female, I've had her in here now for about 3 months, and I put some air holes in the soil substrate layer, and there's no mold or anything. And this has got the Irish peat moss, about 70%, 30% potting compost, and there is zero mold in that enclosure.
Yeah, I found that having the peat moss definitely does help with the mold. I wouldn't say every. Majority of my enclosures I have with the peat moss mix I use don't have mold, apart from the surface when like I've left food in the isopods.
You know what the problem is with the peat moss?
Yeah, it's just the dredging, isn't it?
It will be unavailable for us in 2024.
Yeah, because of the old dredging and stuff, isn't it?
Right, I have to shoot. Sorry.
Oh, bye, Chris.
You ain't been here for the last hour anyway, you lazy git.
Oh, fuck off. I'll see you all on the next live. I'm sorry, but I have to shoot.
See you Friday. See you Friday, Chris.
Yeah, see you Friday on my live.
Just before Chris goes, Chris is your wheels. Please give us a subscription. we go live on a Friday on his channel at 8 o'clock, and Chris is doing a ton of pairings. So if you want to see pairings in real time, and Chris actually talks you through what he's done and all the rest of it as well, it's a really good evening. Come along. Word of warning: Chris will swear from the word go as well. So just bear that in mind if you've got children. But come along this Friday, 8 o'clock. Over on Chris's Zoo on Wheels for that live. See you later, Chris.
No, he's take care. Good night,
Chris.
everyone.
Good night,
He said go.
Good night,
He
dude.
said go.
Chris has also
I'm
just
right
dropped the
here,
link.
lad. I'm
Chris
right
has also
here.
just dropped the link into the chat if anybody else wants to pop up on screen, join us. Then I must buy all the meat peat moss I can. I wanted to. Because it's Christmas. I can't. I think it's £22 a bag, and I could have done with buying like another sort of 8 or 10 bags to see my life out in peat moss. You know what I mean?
Can never have enough substrate, dudes. Like I just gone through so much over the past couple of weeks. I had a massive tub full of Detrivore mix with the rotten wood and leaf mulch. I finished it. It's all done. Because I cleaned out all my roaches because of did I tell you I had a really bad forest fly thing? This was after the whole nematode thing, but I had forest flies
So did I.
everywhere. Oh my god, dude, it was terrible.
I was shitting myself. I was thinking it's nematodes, and then I was like, no, calm yourself down, Scott. Let's have a proper look.
Yeah, I was the same. I was freaking out. So fly traps everywhere, and I cleaned out every single roach tub, dude. You should have seen me. I spent probably about an hour and a bit sifting through my domino roach tub, trying not to throw the nymphs away.
I didn't have any in any of the roaches or the red runners, but spider enclosures, yeah. And what it showed me was if a spider does a shit or it's got that, is it called bulbous? The aftermath of what it's been eating, and it's wrapped it up and put it somewhere in the enclosure. Maggots from the forage flies can get hold of that literally within 24 hours. So it showed me, like, you know, you can't be doing maintenance once a week. You need just to have a quick look at every enclosure, kind of every 48 hours, just to make sure. You know what I mean? So
exactly that, dude.
That's what I'm doing. So every time I feed, so I'm going to feed tonight. So tomorrow night around about 10 o'clock ish, I will check every single enclosure that I've fed in, and if there's any of those, I'll be removing those and putting them straight in the bin. Like,
yeah, I had similar. I haven't had any issues with boluses and spiders with forage flies, but my death's heads, I had a bunch of my adults die, and I was noticing like gnats and stuff, and then I noticed the forage flies because you can tell the difference between the forage flies and the gnats. And I looked in the oh my dude, it was terrible. I had to take the tub outside, open the lid. It was that bad. And then, you know, plucking out all the dead adults and sifting through substrate. And I wasn't taking any chances, so I just cleaned out all my roaches.
And to be fair, with the weather that we've got, the forage flies are going to be dead outside in a couple of hours anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, so I just, oh god, that was fun. And then the day after, I got the flu. It's typical, isn't it?
Same when you had mites. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you feeling better
The
now,
mites. The mites
I'm
come
all
from
good, dude.
the mites a lot of the time. We do bring them into the house via live food. I've got a live food unboxing video next week, so in that video I show you what to do to check for mites. It's so simple, but you do have to get hands on. But we like getting hands on, don't we?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And with today's phone cameras, no, it's not, Chad. So if you've got a phone with magnification, and today's phones are more than good enough, just times by 3, and you can check your roaches as they come in your live food for mites and stuff like that. Hey, cold blooded, you okay, dude?
Hi.
What I want to try at some point, I've seen it done before with the fruit flies, is use diatomaceous earth. Is it diatomaceous? Diatomaceous earth? It's basically like grit, essentially, and it's like really fine, microscopic, sharp specks in it. And I know fruit fly breeders use it to, when they make new colonies, they put the flies in, dust it with diatomaceous earth, it kills the mites because it dehydrates them from piercing the exoskeleton of the mites. So I'd like to try that with like roaches and stuff. When I clean out my roaches, just chuck them in with some diatomaceous earth. I don't think it'll do too well to soft-bodied, but with dubias, it'll be really good to try it out. Just a little experiment, you know, with a separate colony. Oh, I think Scott's frozen.
That face though.
I'm right here, lad. I'm right here, lad.
We can see you, Daddy.
So it's doing something funny. So it's one of them. It's like one of the funny YTP videos, like the funny YTPs. They're called YouTube poops and the funny videos on YouTube.
No, it's not Chaz's exotic habit on Scott's Invert. We have a Aaron, Dave, Jeremy, and Chaz takeover.
Oh, he just booted himself. It's a takeover.
Jeremy, take us away.
I can't do anything. I don't have mod powers. Where's Chris when you need him?
Show us your bloody post tea set.
I'm laughing. Listen, I'm right here, lad.
Oh fuck, he's back.
Million.
Yeah, going
You
back
back, dude?
to it's this month, right? I'm with well, the whole family is with Sky on the SIM cards, and I've got through 10 gig of data. So there's like a pot with a load of data in it. So Tara gave me another 10 gig, and I've literally just run out. I was like, oh no, I'm not on the Wi-Fi, am I? I'm on mobile data.
Oh no.
So, but in this pot, it's what accumulates over like the year or something. But there's about 500 gig in there, so I'll just get tired and chuck another 10 or 20 gig on for the rest of the month.
Yeah, that's all good.
£1.50 pot in soil is nothing in it. Additives cost money. Yeah, that's very true, Osman. Going back to that soil, Jeremy, if I remember right, they use calcified coral, don't they, for it? Crushed.
I can't remember if it's crushed coral or
So-
if it's... Because I think it's a natural occurring thing, because you can buy it in like Is it Holland and Barrett? As like a thing you put in your smoothies. People like use diatomaceous earth in smoothies. It's like a natural vitamin or something like that. I don't know. But I've seen dart frog breeders use the diatomaceous earth when they make their fruit fly cultures.
Osman.
Yeah, you do have to pick.
I'm
What?
right here.
Yeah, you do have to kind of, when you're looking at that type of stuff, if it is calcified, if it is coral, you have to remember, don't put it in with any of your snails or your slugs, because
Good luck
Yeah.
with that,
what it will do is it will zap. You
yeah.
finish, Chad?
Amy.
Not Amy.
Wasn't
What it will
Amy.
do,
Sorry.
it will zap that protective layer straight out of the slug or the snail, and eventually kill them off. Need to wait a little bit longer for moss to grow here, but we'll probably have a walk around my private countryside, if you know what I mean. We get ya. We get ya.
Ooh. I just get my
Just
stuff
look
off
for
Leah.
look for any damp areas or any area, but bases of trees, especially if you're somewhere like Spain, it's going to be a bit warmer. So the bases of trees where there's stones and stuff like that, just flip a couple of the stones and you might find a little bit of moss. But you have to go for that moist areas, that's for sure.
Yeah, there. Poppy just said that they use a diatomaceous earth for the mites on chickens. It's like a dust bath. I'm pretty sure diatomaceous earth is a natural occurring like mud thing. Because you can buy it for like poultry and smoothies. I don't know why you would put dirt in your smoothie, but
Jeremy,
yeah.
it sounds like you need a bit of this stuff on your table for the shows next year.
I think so. I'm going to try it out next year because I'm going to have a lot more space once this is finished. So I'm going to need a lot of fruit flies on the go. So I'm going to give it a go, and I'll probably make a video on it. And it'll be a good idea, like you said, with checking your feeders when you get them in for mites. And if there are any mites, at least you have a way to get rid of some of them.
I think it's called Verox that the beekeepers use for the mites that they get on bees. And this like organism goes in and it basically just disables the mite's mouth so they can't feed, and then the mites die.
Oh,
If it's safe for bees as a spray,
a
I'm
spray.
not going to say it's safe. I'm not going to say it's safe for tarantulas, or advise anybody that they should start using it. But I think there's got to be there's an experiment needed with that stuff to see if it can get rid of the mites.
All right.
Yeah, it's like it's all this new stuff that will be great
Night,
for
Leah.
testing out for the feeders and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, take it easy, Leah.
Good night, Leah. Good night.
Yeah, I'll do some experiments with diatomaceous surf in the new year, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Hannah said there's different grades to it as well.
Oh, okay. I assume it's grades of like how sharp it is.
My name's Goofy.
Who was that?
Aaron.
Erin and Chaz can both get a bit giddy.
I'm actually behaving tonight.
Nah, not much.
Well, we'll I was just about to say open mic nights. We'll always have them on, that's for sure.
Every time I see Chaz on age,
What's that?
every time I hear Chaz
What am I
on
doing on the screen? I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Scott can agree. I'm actually behaving tonight.
Yes. All depends on the situation,
Yeah.
animal placement, etc. A lot of is that nuisances, Bastion? You mean?
nuances.
Yeah.
Nuances, yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'll have to experiment, especially with fruit flies, because I hate when the mites get in there and they just outcompete the maggots,
Well, I never know what
and you just end up with a tub of mites. I'm like, yeah, I didn't buy this fruit fly culture to culture mites, thank you.
What I found with the dubia colonies, anyway, to help with the mites, do you know the little black beetles that comes with live food?
Oh, what, the
Yeah.
domestic beetles?
It's the tiny ones.
Yeah.
They're also they're known in the UK as like carpet beetles because of the larvae. If you put some of those in with the dubia, that'll help because they eat all the waste, don't they?
And the dead ones.
They process the waste a lot quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, I have them in all my roach colonies. It just helps so much.
Plus the larvae is great feeder for the slings.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think they wouldn't be good because of how furry they are, but the spiders don't
chuck
seem
them
to
in.
care.
Yeah. Those. I'll tell you what else is a surprise feeder that not everybody thinks about, but stick insects.
Yeah,
Because
they're a great feeder.
if you've got a big colony of stick insects and they're dropping eggs left, right, and centre, and you've got thousands of babies crawling all over the place, which happens, you can feed those tiny babies off to your slings, and your slings will be quite happy. And I know what
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
thinking. You can't feed stick
budwings,
insects to
Indian stick
tarantulas.
insects.
But if you can
Look.
feed roaches to tarantulas and mealworms, then you can feed a stick insect baby to a tarantula.
Especially with stick insects, they're not as nutrient dense as a dubia. You get a lot of it with the reptiles that they're too much protein. So with a varied diet where you have dubias in and you have like a less nutrient rich stick insect, it's a good variety for the spider to not get obese.
It's like us eating healthy all week and then having a McDonald's on a Sunday.
Exactly that. But for me, McDonald's is every few days.
Osman the legend, he says buffalo worms are soft-skinned and more nutritious than mealworms.
Oh
Perfect
yes,
for
buffalo
tiny
worms are the
slings.
best. You get
Are they-
true buffalo
Are
worms.
they Kelsey worms, the buffalo ones?
They're like a mini mealworm, but the beetles are minuscule.
Yeah.
They are fantastic, especially for true spider slings, because they're a lot softer than the mealworms. So the wolf spiders and huntsmen like them. Sorry, not huntsmen. The wandering spiders like them.
Scott,
Aaron?
I've got a question for you.
Go on then.
My name is Jeff. That's the question.
I'm sorry, what?
My name is Jeff.
Your name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Yes, my name.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand
Yeah.
that.
Not really much of a question, but I just wanted to say it.
Oh. Where does everybody buy their live food? Oh, I've used quite a few over the years, Poppy, to be honest. But my
Yeah.
favourites are probably Zoo Foods, Dubia Paul, and Live Foods Tamworth.
Not tried any of them.
Scott.
So Live Foods Tamworth is dirt cheap. But if you do buy a shitload of Red Runners from him, he will literally put the Red Runners in the box, sellotape the box, and post it.
Oh, no.
So if you buy a small tub of the newly hatched, they'll be in a tub, and if you buy like 100 Dubias, they'll be in the boxes. But I've just bought. I'm pretty sure it's £28 with postage for 100 adult Dubias and 100 freshly new malt baby Red Runners. So, but the 100 adults is 50 females and 50 males.
Oh.
So it's not a colony because for it to be a colony, you'd have to reduce the males down to like 5 and then put them in with the females.
Yeah, but then
Um,
it's good that you at least have an option to feed off a few males, then start a colony alongside it.
I used to pay like what £60-70 a month for feeders, and now having a couple of colonies go in and then having these come in, it don't half help. Because
Oh,
what
dude,
I'll
it
do,
saves so much
take-
money, doesn't it?
I'll take like 25 of my females out from my main colony and put 25 of the new females back in with them.
Yeah, freshens
You know
up the
what I mean?
genetics.
Just,
you get
yeah.
feeds. It's a win-win, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for me,
And
I breed my own
mealworms.
feeders as now as well. As like I breed dubias, red runners, lobsters. I'll soon be breeding green banana roaches. Then I breed
I bought-
buffalo worms.
I bought a couple of boxes off Phil when they were dead by the time I got them home.
Oh no!
Oh, I know, yeah. They must have fell over. Something must have happened to them in the car, is all I can think.
And then yeah, the green bananas. I feel that they've been recommended as a good feeder for trues, but I feel that adults die too quickly.
But the spiders won't eat it. They keep
You have it's similar to like other roaches, you know, like the gyna, the chrome, or is it porcelains? You get an influx of adults, and then they just die, and then you have a bunch of nymphs. It's like, yeah.
I've got the Gyna Caphorium, so the ghost porcelain.
Yeah, I had those, and I sold my colony to Ben.
What's interesting is Gav from Impossible Inverts, he's found that there's actually 2 different colour forms of that species.
Yeah, there's the normal kind of like grey, white, and then you get the orange ones mixed in there.
No, it weren't even orange. It was just the way the white was set out,
Oh, okay.
which was really interesting.
Scott.
I'd like
yes,
to keep the
Gav.
Gyna Centurio. Oh, sorry.
I'm not happy. Why I'm not following it.
Carry on this
Yes,
conversation.
Gav?
I'll say after.
Okay.
Can I say a quote?
A quote?
Yeah.
Has it got anything to do with
Yeah.
the inverts and the roaches?
No, that's why I said I'll do it later.
Okay. What was I going to say? I've got those. Do you know the burrowing roaches, the big things?
The Cubans.
Yes. I've got those, and I had 4 adults, and after probably about 6 months, the adults eventually passed away. But they're flipping massive. But they
Yeah,
had
they're
babies.
proper big.
They had babies, and I must have now from those 4 adults, I must have about 60 kind of
Jesus.
medium to large juveniles running around as well. So
Aw.
I'm not feeding them off. I'm growing them to adulthood, so then they can have more babies. Because yeah, they have a lot of babies, and we can use them as feeders. But my God, it takes them a long time to grow or put any size on.
Yeah, it was like my Blaberus colony, the Cranifers. I got them as nymphs during the beginning of lockdown. I think it was around September, October time. And it took them, I think, what, a year and a bit for them to mature and have my first babies.
I would say the Gynocaphorium take almost 2 years to mature.
It's crazy, isn't it? You get an influx of adults. They all breed and die, and then you have loads of babies. Same thing with the Dominoes. Dominoes, you have loads of adults, Utica everywhere, and then thousands of nymphs.
I have got so many ghost porcelains, it's unreal. So when they all do mature, that's going to be it's going to be Shagfest 2024.
It's going to be Shagfest, and then it's going to also be Flyfest. So when you open that enclosure and all them start flying at you, it's like, oh yeah, especially the males. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. It's cool when they fly.
You know what though? It does
mean,
get me every
I
time.
always
It
feel
spooks me. I'm like, oh god, I keep forgetting they fly. And the male flies at my face. I'm like, oh my god.
I think
always
you
do
remember the fact that they fly. You take the lid off, and when they fly, you're still shocked.
So yeah, I'm the same with the bananas as well. I'm like, oh no! It's like, get back in the tub.
Osmond says he's had his colonies now for over 2 years, and they're all going fine. He says he just adds new bloodlines every few months. Hannah says I do all of that. Feed them greens, carrot, and oats. The Gynocaphorium, I feed. I've put in a bit of cucumber once in a blue moon, but they have like a little bit of fish flakes every once in a blue moon. They have trout pellets once in a blue moon, and they have like dried fish. But their main diet is chick food, so baby chick crumb that they use for baby chickens, and salads, like just green leaf salads and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good part of their diet. And then, you know, with the main thing with roaches is they're detrivores. They like to eat dead stuff,
Anything.
dead wood, dead leaves.
Anything.
So, you know, you give them that detrivore substrate, then you don't have to worry about feeding them as often.
Thinking about dead things, I need to go and find a load of rotten leaves from the millipedes.
All fun.
What I remember.
I can't remember the last time I collected leaves, just because I just don't have time to go collect it. I just buy it all the time. I know I should go collect it, but I'm just like, oh, I don't have time.
Jeremy.
No!
Jeremy gets the butler to go and do it. I might have to go over to Coombe Abbey or somewhere like that tomorrow with Noah and go and get some. And I am low on moss as well. I need to get some moss. So.
Yeah,
There you go, dude. That's a video idea for you. Going to show where to look for stuff and what kind of leaves to use.
Leave
I
it
don't know.
out.
Well, obviously not revealing where you are, but like, you know,
Nothing.
you just been like, look, so I'm out collecting leaves. This is what you're looking for. Don't look for stuff that's covered in wasp eggs like I did a few years ago. That was traumatizing. Yeah, so it turns out I collected leaves during lockdown. I was like, oh wow, look at all this oak leaves. I don't have to buy them. Scooped them all up in a big black bin bag. Completely forgot about them for a couple months. And I opened the back bag and a bunch of parasitic wasps flew out of it. You know, the gourd ones? Oh my god, that was traumatizing. Just a big cloud of wasps. Never again.
What's that?
I bet that was painful. I bet that was a
Painful,
painful experience.
Oh yeah, Dave's
It wasn't
pieces.
painful because they're the parasitic
video.
ones. They just lay the eggs in the leaves and they just have the warts on the leaves. So, you know, look out for oak leaves with warts on it. Do not collect them. Do not. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Are you doing the Ants on a Rock shows this year, Jazza?
Where are they? Are they? Because I know one was in
Sheffield, Brighton, I
Sheffield.
think.
It's just Sheffield.
One of my friends is from. One of my friends is from Sheffield, but he moved down here. He moved down this year. to where I am, and then we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
After the experience I had on Sunday with trains, dude, I don't think I'm ever going up north again.
guys, I got an idea. Do you want to hear it?
Go on,
Go on
then.
then, Aaron.
We're going to call in Po from Kung Fu Panda to do his awesome tricks.
Sounds good to me.
And then there's going to be Jack
Yeah.
Black doing
Hannah,
his
I know
performance.
Dave's done it, but Book Round, Sam, he did it years ago as well. So there's a couple of videos out there, but it's like I always say, you know, a load of us channels do care videos, and they're all almost the same, just different person talking about them. So
It's always good
You
to
know.
have multiple sources, you know. You never know what kind of information is relayed on one video in comparison to another. So I always like watching the different, especially the show videos. It's always interesting to see what kind of species people see on their videos. You know, for me, I don't get show footage anymore. I usually just record my pickups. But then you record the, you know, the entire show, getting up close footage of some of the animals there. So that's why I like watching all the different videos. It's nice.
I normally. It used to be that people used to put out a show video of footage, and then they used to do a pickup video. I hate the word pickup. That's why I don't use it.
Yeah.
So I always say what we bought, because for me that's just better English. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah.
But people a couple of years ago, when they were doing YouTube, they used to do like the show footage as one video, and then the pickup video would be another video. And I used to think,
okay.
I used to be like, why don't you just put it into one video and then do something different for your next one? Because they link so closely together. You know,
might as well
in
compact it into
a
one.
week's time, it almost bears no relevance to the fact that you went to a show a week ago.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to stick them both together. And since then, I've seen a lot of them, especially within us lot. I kind of do the same thing now.
Yeah, the watch time is better as well. You know, people stick around for the pickups, so it's kind of got them sticking at least through the whole show footage and get to see what you got at the
To be
end.
honest, I don't delve deep into things like watch time and the analytics. People talk to me about analytics and stuff like that, and it just goes, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're on about, but yeah, okay.
Same here. I wouldn't.
I'm the same, dude. I'm just trying to build up my hours.
They bang on about like what hashtags to use and this, that, and other, and try doing this and try doing that, and I'm like, my name's Scott. I run a channel and I run it how I want to, and that's pretty much it.
Best way.
Build community, entertaining videos.
4 years ago, another YouTuber tried telling me how to run my channel, so then I'm no longer friends with her.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I remember one
Crazy,
time.
It's your channel. You do what you want, man.
I remember
Can you
one
have
time.
No, can you fuck?
I remember
well,
one
there's
time.
other things that I'd like to explore and put onto YouTube. So I'm going to try a bit of that next year, and chuck it onto this channel, like as an extra
Exciting.
video per week. So, like if I do this other thing, then I'll might video it and put it out on a Saturday. And if people like the fact that I do other stuff other than the spiders and that, then great. But if not, then I'll still do it. Because
at
I
the end
think
of the day, it's your
I
channel. You can run it how you want.
I think fundamentally the channel is your channel, and if you want to document what you're doing, it's a brilliant way to do that, because in 50 years time you can say to the grandkids, oh, I used to keep spiders. You know, when you're in the old people's home and you're not allowed to have the spiders there, you're about to say to the grandkids, oh, I used to do a lot of YouTube lot. This was me when I was like age 30 or 40 or whatever. Or if you're Jeremy, he'll be sitting there going, well, this is me at 15, 16, 17, all the way up to... Do you know what I mean? I think it's a brilliant way to kind of log your activities in the hobby or whatever it is you're doing. And I sometimes go back to my older videos because, like the Hogner Miami is my favourite true spider, but I can remember having my first one, and when it passed away, it was about another 12 months till I got the second one. I got the second one, I was like, what? how did I set these up? And I was thinking in the back of my mind, I'm pretty sure they're a go anywhere spider, pretty much found all over America. I remember chatting to Lee from the spider shop because he'd been over to America, he'd seen them. I also spoke to a couple of people in different areas of America about where they find them, and they all come back with the same answer, which is everywhere. So they're in trees, they're in burrows, they're in bushes, they're at the side of lakes, they're at the side of the rivers, they're just all over the shop. They're in moist areas, dry areas, but they do tend to migrate towards the moister areas. So I was like, okay, so what do I do here then? And I remember going, oh yeah, I did that care video about a year ago. So I went back to the original care video, rewatched it, and I was like, oh yeah, there we go. Well, remember now. I think I only watched about 2 minutes of it. What's that, Aaron?
I am getting some more Balfouris again. Yes.
More Balfouris?
Get more Balfouris again. Yeah, I want to get them again. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not thinking.
Yeah, I might get 2 more. I'm gonna try. I'll try and introduce them, but I'll have to. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make up another separate enclosure. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And yeah. Try see if I can introduce them in together. See if they get along. If they're not getting along as much, just separate them. Do you know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna close the stream in a minute because I've got a lot of rehousing I've got to get done tonight.
Dude, thanks for having me on. I appreciate
it. And then we've got Noah's off nursery tomorrow. Leo's at school, but I'm on holiday, so I know I've got Thursday, the whole of Thursday to myself. So I want to try and give Tara a bit of a chill time tomorrow. So I'm gonna might take Noah out for a bit in the morning and what have you. But we are going to be doing a live next Tuesday. But the thing is, Mitch over at Unseen Universe is doing a live every day through December, and he's doing a raffle. So you buy a raffle ticket, you're in with a chance of winning some epic prizes. He's raising the money for MenCap, and the whole autism awareness and raising money for autism and all the rest of it is very close to my heart, very close to Erin's, and very close to Chaz's as well. As well as a lot of you guys who are also third party affected by it, as well as having kids or friends, well, whatever it is, just raising the awareness. So also, if you're around next Tuesday, I am going to be doing a live, but I would rather you go over to Mitch's and just, buy a couple of raffle tickets, show your support over on Unseen Universe's channel, 100%. Do you know what I mean? And that's every Tuesday all the way through December. And that's every single day, because I think raising the autism awareness is more important than a live on a Tuesday. So please go check out Mitch. I've actually donated a £50 voucher to his giveaway to either be used at Unseen Universe or Spar Spiders, and he's actually doing the same thing for the giveaway that we're doing on Christmas Day. So we've got a £50 voucher for Unseen Universe. Bam's obviously putting something extra in, as you've seen in those comments tonight. And these guys are absolutely mega special because I haven't even asked them; they've just come forward. So
yeah, it's been great to see the progression of the streams over the past few years. I was over at the first one, and I think they were just under £1,000, and then last year they made almost 5, and it's just seeing the progression going up and up, and the support for it's been absolutely amazing. I've donated prizes for it, donated again this year, done a £50 mystery box that'll be on me, and then just going over and supporting them, and I'll just be buying tickets throughout the next few days, and just to help out, potentially win some prizes. But the main thing is just supporting them and what the cause they're working towards, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Again, it seemed like a long time ago now, probably about 4 years ago, that it was myself, Steve Thornton. We did a live, and we just started talking about the fact that both our kids had autism, and we went on from there. And it seemed to have got the word out to everybody that autism's accepted. It's not. And I hope to God Erin and Chaz feel accepted. And I don't want to use the word normal because I hate that word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, my partner's granddaughter's got it as well.
I'm glad that now there's more like awareness for it, because I feel like way before, a lot of people would just see it as an excuse for bad behaviour kind of thing. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, we get what you mean. Which not.
We still got the stigma around the label ADHD as being an excuse for bad behaviour.
Yeah.
But for me as a parent, having a child with autism and high functioning ADHD, before that, I was very much like ADHD. Nah, it's the parents, because the naughty child, all the rest of it. As your parents told you, you know what I mean? It's a naughty kid. That's all it is. Parents need to do this. Parents need to do that. Having a child with ADHD and autism myself, it opened my eyes immediately. And when the doctors and the paediatrician kind of explain it to you, it makes sense. And there isn't no bullshit. It isn't an excuse for a naughty kid. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He is the naughtiest little barstool going. Do you know what I mean? But it gives us an understanding of where it comes from.
But I also like how Mitch is doing MenCap as a sponsor, because obviously, as you lot know, probably don't know, MenCap is very close to my heart, because every Monday and Wednesday I go to MenCap, and without them,
I was just about to say, does that then help you? Support you? Sorry, I apologise for using the word help, but does that then support you with like
definitely
everything else that you're doing in life?
But also but also it helps me make friends. It helps me make more friends and get out there more.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth, Chaz. And I don't see you guys being autism. Do you know what I mean? I see you guys as being Erin and Chaz individuals.
but also, guys, like with autism, it's very hard for me to read people. So it's hard. It can be hard for me to tell if people are going to get upset or if they're they're talking in a certain manner. I might look at that as a threat. I might think I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's going to be a threat now. He's going to be a threat. Or if people are going to stare at you in a weird way and they're just staring at you, then I feel like he's going to hit me or punch me. Do you know what I mean? But they might not be doing that. They might just be looking at you. I think
the thing is, Erin, everybody from the lives that I talk to understand that.
Yeah.
And like especially with you keep coming on the lives, understand you a bit better and Chaz a bit better. And I think originally when you guys were loud, I had some messages like, oh, they're a bit loud for the streams. I suggest that you don't have them on again. And my answer to that was, I suggest you unsubscribe and block me on Facebook and block me on everything, because if you don't, I will you.
Yeah.
And I think everybody in chat accepts the fact that you guys are a bit loud, and that's that.
Can I say, I was actually quite quiet. I was actually quite quiet for myself tonight.
You were quiet for you, Chaz, tonight.
Considering how I normally am.
That's it, Dean. The word normal should be. I might just ban the word normal from Scott's Inverts lives and videos, because I hate the fucking word.
Yeah. No, there's no normal.
If something's normal, I'm not interested.
Something's normal. Boring.
But then those sort of people are
yes,
ignorant.
guys.
Very, 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 very ignorant.
I'm going to. Do you know how this year I did my Autism Awareness Day live? I'm going to do another one next year. I'm thinking about doing another one next year.
Okay. If it's on the evening, and it's not a Tuesday, if you'll have me, I'll join
in between.
I'll join with and bring Leo on as well if you want.
Definitely.
I can't say Leo will sit still for more than 10 minutes, but But I think what's helped especially is with you guys having autism, it kind of, I know that Leo's going to be completely fine and live a completely fine life and be accepted wherever he goes and everything else. And It does. It as a
And
parent,
look
when
at
you
the
see
girl.
and when you've got like yourselves as friends that come on a lot, it puts a bit of faith in me. That's for sure. Because you do worry about your kid having or being autistic, not having autism, being autistic. I suppose is a better word, isn't it? I don't know. How do you prefer it to be referred to, Chaz?
I don't mind.
Yeah, I think,
He's just chilling there.
Provided you are,
I think it's
provided
just
you
autism
are,
and
provided you
ADHD.
are normal.
Hey, I'm far from normal. You are, hey, but
Exactly.
my normal.
Yeah, but do you know how I did
I
my
wouldn't.
do you know how I did my donation thing last year, where I put the this year I'm going to do it to East Kent Mencap, because
All right.
then instead of just autism, it will give that thing of not just autism. It will give like every disability awareness.
Well, the thing is, going forward as a human race, right, is us like average people. We tend to think one way. What I've noticed with autism is you guys think all the way around you. So ideas and fresh ideas pop left, right, and centre. And I think going forward, that's going to be very, very interesting over the next kind of 50 to 100 years. That's for sure.
I think that's also why I get when I think of stuff, I'm like, I have to say it immediately, otherwise I'm going to burst.
But like I said, though, guys, at the end of the day, though, it can be hard for autistic people. It is hard for us to read people at times, what they're going to say. If they're going to come out with something aggressive, and you think they're going to be aggressive towards you, but they might not be. They might just be trying to explain something. You know,
Aaron,
what
both you and Chaz are built like brick shit houses. Nobody's going to be giving you any shit, mate. They're going to be like, "Well, fuck, he's a big lad."
At this rate,
yeah, but no, there is.
God,
You both should do
this
security
rate-
at the shows. We should have you both on the doors.
I'll bring Leo as well. Get an
Oh.
amplifier.
Did I accidentally booted myself off the stream? But Scott, thanks so much for having me on. Night, Jeremy. No, thank you for coming on, Jezza, and giving me the advice on not only the true spiders but the Finnegaroon as well. I really appreciate it, dude. And if anybody's watching, and if you want those true spiders, Jeremy's Wild World is the man to go to. He's awesome. Check him out on Facebook. Hook him up with that subscription as well.
I remember to message him saying that he's posh.
And if you're ever at one of the shows the night before and you see him, go out with him. Go and have a couple of beers with him, because his energy levels, right, are just off the scales. And he's such a nice bloke. And when he's pissed, that niceness just absolutely explodes. I mean, he come running into the pub in Coventry where we were all at, and he was going, "Dad, Dad," like this, because he couldn't believe he got let in.
Joe, I was actually in Coventry that night.
Hey, Sarah.
That was
The
a
night
good
before
one.
Bristol.
You should have dropped us a message.
I did see on your Facebook. I'm thinking that you was all going out.
Yeah, we all went. Well, the spider shop and that, they were all at the Cocked Hat, so we all went there, and the sellers were there and everything. So you get to chat to all them lot away from a show, which is cool as fuck. Lee, if you get when he's away from a show, he's got a lot more time, and Lee's one of the coolest blokes you'll ever meet. He's such a nice guy. But we went there, and then afterwards we went to a nightclub. So we went to Glamorous in town, which is like, is it now? I don't know all the numbers, but so I'll just call it a gay bar. I apologise if that insults anybody, but you know, it's a gay bar. But we went there, and Jeremy was stood outside, and they wouldn't let him in because he had tracksuit bottoms on. So he's had to go back to the hotel, borrow some of Terry's trousers, put them on, and then come back in. That's why he was all excited when he come back in. But it gets even funnier than that, because Jeremy, we were sitting out the back where the smoking area is, right? So the people that smoke were smoking. Me and the missus, we were vaping away. No, you had a fag actually, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cigarette. And we were doing all that, and this girl come up to Jeremy, and this girl thought that Jeremy was a lesbian and female.
Oh.
It was fucking brilliant. And it took Jeremy like so long to clock onto it. It was unreal because he'd had a few beers. Like, it was brilliant. I think he just thought he'd pulled. Well, he had.
Oh,
She would-
that's Sam Morgan.
She would have just got a nasty shot. You know what I mean? She would have gone downstairs and gone, "Oh, that's not what I was expecting."
The night before Bristol, I was just sat in the bar with three of the creatures from the North people and Danielle and Scott. It was lovely.
I've chilled night before BTS with creatures from the North, and they're an awesome bunch. And I mean an awesome bunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They are wicked. But the gay bar, because my wife's bisexual, so they had the drag queens on, and they were just unbelievable. One of them looked at me and said, "You look like you got a troll's head on, just upside down." And oh mate, I was fucking pissing myself. And she said it twice. But then one of Tara's friends was a lesbian stripper, but she kept a bra and knickers on. So it was quite classy the way they were doing it. But me and Tara both stood there going, "Yeah, she's fit." Tara probably more than me, to be honest.
I recorded that shit.
Yeah, she filmed it.
Do you know the one thing that let me down about about the Bristol show that I went to?
Do you remember to walk the dog?
They had
Yeah,
no
water dog.
They had no blimmin' sours.
I'm going to bed with
And I
already,
love
bro.
my sours.
But then look at me gone out, because normally if I go to a bar, I'll say, "Oh, can I have a cup of tea, please?" The people that work behind the bar don't normally say anything. They just go, "Yeah, sure, make it." Everybody else that's drinking in the pub, even if I don't know them, kind of go, "Huh?"
Well, that's why I keep leaning back with the camera.
It's like, yeah, I'm having a cup of tea. Oh, you can have a beer on that on streams. It makes no difference on YouTube.
Do you reckon they'll let me take over?
No, it's because you don't drink.
I've seen a website that's selling emerald green cockroaches for £124 each. Wow, Philip, go to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals, and there'll be wow.
Scott.
I know, Sarah.
Scott.
Had me in stitches.
Scott.
Yep.
Do you think they'll let me take alcohol into a hotel room?
I don't know. I don't drink, so I'm not up on what you can and can't do with alcohol, mate. But in the same light, I'm not against anybody else drinking. It's just not for me. I had a bit of an issue with it, and
Can you imagine being hungover at a show?
I'm actually 18 years clean off alcohol next year.
Congratulations!
This one's like
But the other thing is though,
7 years old.
10 years off.
autism doesn't really
That's
mix.
AIDS next year as
It's
well.
not really good for autism.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's
Yeah,
really...
alcohol's not really good for autism. It's not really good. It don't mix the system. It don't really mix in well, and it can affect a lot of autistic people a lot differenter.
Yeah, but in the same light, Aaron, why shouldn't you be able to go into a bar and have a pint?
Exactly.
Because everybody else gets hammered and they act
Well,
the
you
way
can.
they do. Why can't you go be accepted and do the same thing?
That's exactly my point. If quote unquote normal people,
Normal people.
why can't autistic people do it? Why can't they?
Well,
The only issue I'd have with you two getting drunk is the fact that because I'm the sober one, it'd be me that has to try and lift you both into a car and then somehow get you into a hotel. And like I said, you pair are about 10 foot tall each and built like brick shit houses. So that's going to be pretty difficult.
But like I said though, I'd rather not get drunk on beer because it affects me. I just got it affect me a lot badder.
But with like my other, because I'm not just autistic, I have other stuff other than which because of that, don't. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I lost it.
I suppose. I mean, I'm not suggesting for a slight second that this is you guys, but I mean, I used to work with adults with learning difficulties. So different, completely different scenario. I'm really not trying to insult you guys or even suggesting that you're anything like this level, but they used to take tablets and stuff like that. So we had to be very, very conscious of like how much alcohol they would drink if we went out and about into a pub. I would always phone my supervisor and say, look, you know, we're going for dinner at this place. They want a pint. They're old enough. They're pretty much having one. And the supervisor always said the same thing. Well, it's on your head if anything goes wrong. And I'm like, well, you know, they should be able to experience everything we do. So yeah, they're having a drink. But they'd have like two, get tipsy, and then we'd go back because I would be too scared for them to have another one in case it reacted badly with their tablets.
Yeah, but I don't get tablets, so I still have to be careful.
We had one lad that always made sexual comments and stuff like that. And I said, look, you know, it's a service user, very sexualized in his mind and all the rest of it. Why don't we take him to because this is a long time ago as well. So I said, why don't we take him to a sex shop in Nuneaton, get him a magazine, a toy, whatever he wants, and then he can do his own thing. And they were all said no, including the supervisor. So I did it anyway because I felt, you know, if we've got access to these things, then why is he being stopped? And I did. And I got back, I filled out all the paperwork, I phoned my supervisor, told her, and I got a massive bollocking. The following week at team meeting, they said this particular service user had calmed down from his sexual remarks towards girls. He calmed right down. He was spending an extra 15-20 minutes in his bedroom per day, but all his sexual comments and stuff like that had near enough gone down to zero. And I was like, well, yeah, it's because he's obviously doing what every man does and having posh time, let's say. So yeah, it's bound to. And then they put it in place that they had to go. They now have to go through a certain procedure, obviously, but they've now got access to all the same stuff.
You should have access.
I was like, well, I don't understand why they never did. Why are you? We're here, or we were there. Sorry, to kind of, well, not even kind of. We were there to make their lives as close as to being like your average person's life as possible. Yeah. And by restricting information to them, we're not doing our job properly.
Oh, no.
So there you go. How do you do buy tickets for the raffles? Pop over to Unseen Universe's channel, and it'll all be on there. Mitch Unseen Universe sponsors MenCap schools for children that with ADHD, autism, etc. that can't cope in normal schools.
I'm very open.
Like I said, we've got all the normal streams are running throughout the weekdays. I'll still be doing the Tuesday streams, but you know, Mitch is doing the raffles every evening. I think they start about 8:30 over on Unseen Universe, generating money for MenCap, with some amazing prizes to win. So if you're not here next Tuesday, do not worry. You know, don't worry. Scott's not going to see me in the comments this week or anything like that. I'd rather you be on Mitch's channel, dropping some cash on the donations. You know what I mean? Than be here, to be honest. I'll still be doing the same thing come January anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. We are doing a giveaway Christmas Day. We're going to start at 6 o'clock. I was going to go, do you know what, we'll do it all evening. But Mitch is doing one from 8:30. So I said to Mitch at the last show, I says, I didn't know, mate. I didn't know you were doing one Christmas Day. I've always done one from 6. And he went, yeah, he said, we are this year. I said, okay, mate. I said, I'll come off mine before yours starts. But I think what I'll do, because I know people are going to probably want to stay and stuff like that and have a chat, is I'll stay, but then come 8 o'clock, I will point you in Mitch's direction, or I'll do something anyway. But yeah, I'll put his links into the comments, that's for sure. Christmas Day. Pop is donated. I told him, sorry I was late. I was on Scott's Live. Got to share the invert love. That's all right, Shane. I'm surprised you're here and not over there. But if you've got a tablet and a phone, you can watch one on each if you wanted to. But like I said, if you're normally here and you're not next week and you're on Mitch's, I'm more than happy for that. More than happy, trust me. I've got a lot of love for Mitch and I've got a lot of love for Gavin and Talia.
And a lot of love for Mencap.
Yes.
Yep.
You got to, because I'm a part of it. So if you don't like Mencap, then you don't like me. So.
It's amazing how far everything's come and how accepted everything is now. Because when I was a kid, I was always told like people got certain names and certain tags, and they were nasty. They were nasty tags.
Oh, yeah.
And I can remember my stepdad, you know, accusing me of being gay as like a slur, as something nasty. And even at a young age, I'm so glad that I literally, in the back of my head, thought, who the fuck do you think you are? Chatting shit, literally chatting shit. And as the years have gone on, he eventually got to a point where it was like, you got gay friends, Scott. And he couldn't comprehend it in his mind. He thought gay people all just hung around together. And what have you. And I was like, of course I have. I says, you've met some. And he was like, have I? And I said, yeah, this person. And he was like, but they're really nice. And I went, yeah, of course they are. What did you expect? And he changed his views, which was really interesting. So, I mean, I had very stereotypical, somebody that grew up in the 60s, 70s, kind of rearing me from a child. But luckily, he used to hit me a lot, so I had a bit of hatred for him at the time. So a lot of the stuff he said, I never used to take on board. I always used to think, well, I'm just going to do my own thing anyway. I don't give a fuck. And that's pretty much how I went. But yeah, I mean, it's strange. It is very strange, but to how people used to view it to how it is now, especially like who's that cook? His surname's Beard. His surname is actually Beard, but he was gay a long time ago, and he had to keep it all under wraps and stuff like that. And I was listening to part of his autobiography on the radio on a podcast, and I was thinking,
there is one called Jamie Oliver.
I was thinking,
he's a cook.
The amount of abuse people used to deal out to other people for being slightly different when I was a kid, and they got away with it, was incredible. I always remember there was a gay lad at our school, and he was quite tall. And I remember there was 3 of us. We come out at dinner, and he was on the playing field getting a kick in off 15 lads. And we were like, yeah, fuck this. And we went over there and fought on his side and took a kick in with him until the lads that were fighting realised that we were there, and then they stopped. And they were like, why, they couldn't comprehend why we were protecting him. And we were like, what the fuck's he doing? Nothing. What do you think he's going to do? Bum rate you in the shower or something? No, because he probably thinks you're ugly. No. It was crazy. But then, because with the Mencap stuff, because people don't always come across how everybody else does, that leads nasty people to drop nasty comments towards those guys as well. And I fucking hate that.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely.
I bloody love Mencap. I'm sorry for my language, but it's 9 o'clock.
Yes, go on, Sarah. Sarah is sober from alcohol for 16 years. 1 month, 16 years and 1 month from alcohol, and 6 years from drugs. Oh, go on, Sarah. I tell you what, though, my time on drugs and being homeless as well, and all the rest of it, I don't regret it at all. It's given me such a better understanding of people, how people work, the classes, because I never understood the classes. I fucking did when I was homeless. I understood the classes then. The poor give to the poor, and the rich don't really give a fuck. Half the time, the rich only give a fuck if they're in front of a camera and it's doing their ego a boost.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Scott.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So same thing with me in a way. Yeah. My father, he's old fashioned. He's ignorant. He's old fashioned. He don't understand me. Me transfer obsession. He don't understand that. He's so old fashioned and ignorant. He looks at them as just like they're spoilers, Aaron. They're spoilers. What are they gonna benefit you in life, my son? Nothing. They're gonna benefit you nothing. What you need to do, son, is grow up a bit more and be more into the cars. Start building some car work with me, yeah? And mix them with the travellers more. Because that's what I'm saying. It's the old-fashioned ignorant traveller way in them. They've got an old-fashioned and ignorant traveller way.
At the same time, Aaron, the whole traveller community is a culture that we need to preserve as well as. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if travellers started being more like Bulgers, then travellers wouldn't be travellers, would they? They'd be us.
No, but it's just that like they've always had this thing about them. They've always just been that ignorant way, bragging to one another about how much money they've got. And yeah, look at this nice car I've got today. Look at these nice watches I've got today. Look at this nice stuff. Oh look, I got a new ring today. Oh, I got a new Bentley. I got a new Lamborghini. Oh look at this nice car I've got. They brag.
I'll tell you what, though, Aaron. You go in a traveller's caravan, and it's always posher and cleaner than any house you'll ever go in.
No, that's just Jeremy's. That's just Jeremy's caravan.
I'm telling you, travellers keep their homes absolutely immaculate. Absolutely immaculate.
Yeah, they do. They always keep their place clean.
And if you've ever seen a traveller wedding, they go all out, and
it's very big traveller weddings.
She used to be with a traveller.
Sorry?
So she used to be with a traveller. She got kids to one.
My older, my best mate's older sister does. That was, that caused some issues. Let's say. I'm not going into that on a YouTube stream, but it was sorted. But fuck me.
But basically, what I'm trying to say is that my father, my dad, he just thinks.
Hey, Leah.
What he thinks in his head is he thinks that the spoilers are for children. They're only for children, not for adults. They're for little children. He's just that silly and stupid. But they are for adults as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, he just he doesn't really think that this spoiler obsession I've got going on is for my age people. It's not for that age people. It's for kids. It's a silly little kids thing.
Maybe he just wants to see you get into the cars and get a job and follow in his footsteps.
That is true. Exactly. That's what.
And guess what?
That's what he wants to see me do more.
Then
I'll make him a lot happier. He wants me to go away working, go abroad working, but that's not me, Scott. That's not me.
So, I mean,
it's not my life. Traveller life.
I had a fair bit to do with travellers a few years ago for quite a while.
Hey,
and we got in some states back then, I tell you. But they're all very much like, if you're talking serious, they're literally their faces here while they're talking to you.
Oh my god! There's everyone else getting just a high. I feel honoured that I get the extra.
You poo.
I feel like me and Leah, Scott, not to brag or anything, but I feel like me and Leah are like you and Chris.
Hey, Leah.
Hey, Scott,
You think what? You and Leah are like me and Chris.
Like how you had the banter.
Oh, that's nothing. You should hear our personal voice notes when we send each other voice notes, mate. We'd get banned off YouTube. We get banned off everywhere if we played one of them.
I don't want to. I
But
don't. I think like I can
we
imagine.
both know we're joking, and that's that. So we know we're having a laugh. But you've got to have a banner, man. Everything's always serious. You know what I mean? Work serious. I suppose when you go to MenCap on a Monday, that's serious. Everything's fucking serious, and it does my head in.
Can't just get out of bed serious.
You know, bills are serious, living's serious, everything's fucking serious, and everybody walks around like this. Most of your life, you're like in serious mode, and it's like, oh, come on, fuck this shit, let's have a laugh. Do you know what I mean?
When you get me and my MenCap friends together on a when they were at the group on Mondays, it literally just got chaotic, and the staff member who ran it joined us in with the banter as well. So basically, it just ended up getting the whole group was literally just going on the same banter, and
that's how it should be.
You'd think considering how much we swear and stuff, you'd think we have Tourette's, but we don't.
I thought, Chaz, I thought you had I thought you had Tourette's just a little bit.
No,
because sometimes you say something and it's like you have to say it, and there ain't no other way. That's not an insult, by the way, dude.
Yeah, no.
No, it's fine.
Leah, you poo.
And she thought, well.
I was gonna get the stream shut down 45 minutes ago, but we moved on to subjects that are very close. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'm doing that autism autism / need like special needs awareness live.
Are you doing a giveaway on that as well?
I wasn't thinking of it, but I can do if you want.
Let me know when, and I'll put some on it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'll bring Leo on screen for a little bit, for as long as he'll sit still for anyway.
Yeah. But but I was going to put the link to the East Kent MenCap donation page, because even though it's still MenCap, my one's a branch from it, so they're affiliated. Where it's still not MenCap, they're affiliated. They're an affiliate still.
Yeah.
But as it's it's the one it's the one I go to. I'm going to put that link.
Leah's doing a sale.
At the moment, they're currently doing you can donate to them, and then you get a personalised for Christmas. Currently, they're doing a Bulbul appeal where you can donate, and then you can get a personalised Bulbul for your donation.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
But
that sounds cool.
That's obviously throughout the Christmas months and stuff. I know.
Yeah, Sarah, the only stuff I regret going on the drugs and stuff, because at 44 I should own a house, I should do this, and I should have had that and all the rest of it. But fuck it, I had a colourful life. I had a colourful life. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it, I had a wicked life.
Also, I can't remember when it was. Also, I found out there's a thing as Disability Pride Month.
The only thing that I regret is literally upsetting my mum so much when I was on the drugs and stuff like that. That's it.
I regret not knowing you lot sooner, because you lot have changed my life for the better.
Yeah, you changed it yourself. You've changed your own perception. Don't take anything away from yourself, Aaron. Chaz.
I don't know.
I'll get. It's when you get past 40, you get everybody's names mixed up. I even get my boys' names mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm shouting at Leo, calling him Noah, and he's looking at me as if to go, what you on about?
Oh, you asked me my kids' birthdays, I couldn't tell you.
Dave, I've always been the same with birthdays. I need somebody to tell me. Always.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
mine.
But
Obviously, I remember mine because it's the 6th of February. I mean, Matt's
Yeah,
in chat
remember
now. I
mine.
remember his because it's the same day. And then I remember my brother's because it's the day after. Every other birthday, including Tara's, the wife's, including my mum's and the
Remember
kids,
mine?
Tara has to remind me. Well, I've always been like, hey, Matt, by the way, Tarantula Rookie, hey, dude.
oh, half the time I don't even know my own age.
Leah knows mine. Leah knows mine because
He's not on.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Leah says, I'm just starting living my life. I regret not living it when I wasn't disabled, but I didn't regret having my family early. But then, to be fair, if we all didn't go through what we have done previous, we wouldn't all be sitting here tonight going, hey, we love spiders, you know what I mean? We might be sitting there watching TV or watching something else or doing something shit.
Matt, any more?
Oh yeah,
bubbles?
you're right.
Matt,
Everything that happened, just put you all around now.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. There's so
I
many
can't enjoy
people
what's
that
supposed to be.
if we all hadn't done certain things through our lives, we wouldn't have met each other.
No, exactly.
Exactly.
So, fuck it. I mean, I have got some wicked stories that will shock the grandkids to the fucking bone to tell them when they're old, when I've got them when they're older. And I can't wait for it, you know?
Cool. We'd been out a long time telling the grandkids ours.
Yeah.
Got 12 kids between us.
Matt,
12
more
kids,
bubble
12
drink.
kids and
Yeah,
we've got 8 grandkids between
Yeah,
us.
8 grandkids at the minute.
Well, my oldest is 23 and my youngest is 3.
My oldest is nearly 30. I was on the young one.
What's he laughing at now?
Nothing's like what Leah said in the comments.
You know the chair.
Yeah, I
is
just
the
like to lean on the chair.
Matt, any more bubble drinks recently? If you get
Oh.
Oh my God.
Please tell me you know the reference.
Yes, I do. I was on the live when he come out with it.
All right, then, boys and girls. I think I'm going to have to close the live. I have got a couple of rehousings to get done this evening, which I'm still going to do. But I've got to take the dog out and all yet. As ordered. The wife kind of said, "We walk the dog." Or like, oh well, after the mystery box purchase, I better walk the dog, haven't I?
Oh yeah, you got a new one, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've got
That would have been all right. Yeah, that would have been completely fine. But the problem with buying that box is when I come home, the wife was like, "Have you seen my glasses?" And I said, "No." And she said, "I've lost my glasses." And she was so pissed, it was unreal. And she's first time cutting real hair today. So she said, "I need some glasses for Tuesday. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do this cut. I'm not going to be able to see it properly." And I was like, "Oh, well, they've got to be in the house." So we searched fucking everywhere. Couldn't find them. So then she had to pay 90 quid for a new pair. So that pissed me off a bit. Oh, Layla's just walked in the kitchen, actually, with a fake shot. Yeah, you know what this story's about, don't you, Adam?
What?
So Layla, no, stop with your bullshit
I
straight
was just
away.
going to ask if I could borrow your charger.
No.
Please.
So Layla was like, she wore the glasses, took a picture of herself, and Tara was like, "Oh, she says she ain't got them." I went, "Bullshit." I went, "Check her bedroom." So she did. and she found them broken.
Oh.
At that point, we'd already paid 90 quid to Specsavers for Tara to have another pair.
Wow.
But she broke them on the screw bit, so it just needed another screw. So Specsavers would have actually fixed them for free.
All right.
So I was just like, "Are you taking the fucking piss?"
Oh.
So you got shouted at a little bit, didn't you? Just a little bit. You got a lot of fucks and you twats and you're grounded and phone took off her.
Yeah, phone took off for 3 days.
Dave,
Phone off you for
Dave.
3 days.
As soon as you went to the show, though, Mum's like, you
Dave,
go
did
back.
you see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Leo
As soon as I went,
got the drink
as soon as I
straight
went to the show, Layla got her phone back. What Leah said hello.
Hello. Right, can I please borrow your charger, please?
No,
I have 5% and Leo broke my charger.
I'm on 84%, and you're chatting to boys on the internet. So no, you can't have. You can't have
No,
my
no,
charger.
don't give it.
It's on the TV.
That's even worse watching anime.
What's wrong with watching anime?
It's boring.
Dave.
You're
What's that,
boring.
mate?
You're complaining. Now,
Yeah.
give me the charger.
No,
Leo puts the
No.
hot drink straight up.
no. Whose charger is it?
Wait a minute.
Whose charger is
20
it?
minutes, that's it.
Whose charger is this?
I will make you 4 cups of tea just for that charger for 20 minutes.
Give me a cup of tea anyway.
What? Give me the charger.
She
No.
said it straight up.
No. Carry on talking
You
to me like
literally
that,
said
and you will
it
have your
straight
phone
up.
removed for a week.
May I please borrow your charger for 20 minutes so I may charge my own?
No.
But I need it.
Tough. You shouldn't break your own, should you?
I didn't break it. Mum gave it to Leo because she thought, oh yeah, I'll give it Layla's because I don't want him to break mine, so I'll let him break Layla's.
Leah says give her the charger. you mean.
Yes, give me the charger, mate.
She needs to learn how to. I'm on 84%.
Leo,
I'm on 5.
Yeah, is that what you say? What Leah put in the chat?
Leo, let's go.
Cup of tea number 1.
Yes, give me this.
Stronger than that crap that you made last time. Yeah, get that.
What, if you're going
next
to
week.
complain about it, I ain't going to make you nothing.
All right, you've got the charger now. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Jesus.
If you want, I can
Sarah, without knowing darkness, we cannot appreciate the light. Gratitude and kindness are powerful and can catapult us into brighter days. I'm thankful for this community and the wonderful people I've met. Hey, Helen. Night, Sarah. What's going on? Oh, just the daughter trying to nick my charger off my phone, which
I'm
is
not
just...
trying to nick it, I'm trying to borrow it. At least I'm asking.
Yeah, that in that terms, it more means she's trying to nick it.
She only wants mine because a while ago I got fed up with my charger, charging my phone, and it's saying it's going to take 5 hours. So I bought the 45 watt charger, and it charges my phone up in 55 minutes from dead to
This is
full.
my wire. Remember?
Why is that your wire, Lena? What did you do to mine?
I didn't do nothing to yours.
Thank you very much.
Mine's about 2.
No, my phone can charge in about.
I feel your pain, Scott. Lex is exactly the same. Yep.
No.
Scott. Yeah, Scott.
Sarah.
You know what you should do?
What?
Ground her for a whole year. That'd be ground her for a whole year.
Trust me, she's 14, right? She's just started messaging boys and getting into that. I would like to ground her for a year and ban her off the phone for a year. Trust me.
Yeah, definitely.
She had one lad turn up at the door in the morning to walk her to school.
Yeah, no.
Right,
definitely
so
that would not be
I like to get to work half an hour early, right? So I can make a cup of coffee, have a drink, have a chat to whoever's there already, and have a bit of a chill at work before actually starting work, right? So I'm in a little bit of a rush to get that sorted one morning, and this lad stood outside. So I opened the door, front door, to get in the car. I was like, you know, mate. He was like, and just stared at the floor. And I went, "Are you come to walk my daughter to school?" And he went, like this. And I went, "You've got some fucking balls, you have." And he ran off. He ran off. Yeah. The second time I met him, he was with Layla, and he said I gave him side eye, and he ran off again.
Yeah,
And now,
you already know.
and it's like I told Layla, you know, if she has a boyfriend that breaks her heart, I've got a big boot in a Sephira Tora. You know what I mean? They will fit. Do not worry.
Send him centipede. That'll do him.
Send him a
Yeah,
centipede.
That's a good idea, Scott. You should bring him into your room one day when she brings him
Unfor-
around. Yeah.
Unfortunately, when it
Scare him.
comes to the kids, you know, sending a centipede or stuff like that does not go through my mind. My little switch just goes, and that's it. I'm psycho mode turned on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll be putting
There's a lad.
that's like-
There's a
that's
lad
like
in a BMW, right? And he's the one that whistled at Layla, and he parks up over the road. So he's whistling at a 14-year-old. So I went flying out, and I mean fucking flying out there, and he'd done a runner. So I went in every single shop that he goes in, threatened every single fucking owner of all these shops to tell me his name and everything. And he was there the other night, and he runs drugs. So he sells drugs around Coventry, but he's not on. My friends are on that level, right? But they're my friends not because of the drugs and stuff. So my mate's knocked the door, and I've opened the door, and the black BM's there, and I went, "You give me a hand with this lad a minute." He went, "In the BM?" I went, "Yeah." He says, "I've just been chatting to him," and I went, "Well, we're going to bang him out." He went, "Yeah, sure." Literally went flying over, and he shot up the road at about 60 mile an hour, and our street's all speed cameraed up for 30 mile an hour, average speed camera.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the person who knocked my door, he knows who they are, so they're a bit like, "Oh fuck." He now knows there's nowhere in Coventry he can go without me knocking his door. But whistling at a 14-year-old and shouting shouting and asking them to come into a car and stuff.
Yeah,
Just change to the back of the car and you drive at 60 up the wheel.
I don't. It doesn't care. That's. I mean, biologically, she's not mine, but she fucking is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this guy, when I've actually caught up with him, I do not mind doing a few months. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, that's
Leah is
not right.
poorly at the moment. Other than that, they're all good. Helen, my daughter, is 16 and have been together almost 2 years. Oh, they broke up, but got back together. I see one of our friends. I mean, they're both 44 and they've been together since they were like middle school.
Yeah.
Which I think's like
But the thing is, Scott, how old's the guy in the car? How old is he?
mid-20s.
Too old.
Oh, yeah.
But anybody,
that is, no, I would be thinking about
Layla's 14, right? So in my eyes, until she reaches the age of 18 and she's got, you know, half a decent head of shoulders on her when it comes to stuff like this, anybody above the age of 14 is too old.
That's right. Of course it is. Well, like I said, he's 20, she's only 14. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so no, definitely not now.
That lad that whistled at you, and every time he sees me, he does a runner.
Oh, good. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like what Ellen said.
How about the guy in the
she is right though. Ellen
in the
is
chip
right, she
piece?
sent the comments.
There was we got a takeaway over the road from us, and I know the owner really well, right? They're Eastern Europeans, and they're all sound, really nice people. This one time, Layla's come back, and she just didn't look right, so we questioned her, and she said, "There's a new bloke serving over at Takeaway." And of course, I was like, "Tell me more." And he was asking her a name, what school she went to, where she lived, how old she was, and everything like that. And I was thinking, you only went in there to order food. Why the fuck is he asking you that? Me being me, I flew over there, literally threatened him in the shop. The owner looked at me and he was like, "What's the problem, Scott?" And I told him, and the guy no longer works there.
Yeah.
He said to me, the owner was like, "Look, Scott," he said, "just this once, please, just leave it with me." And I went, one time, mate, one time this is happening. And I did. I left it with him, and he got rid of the guy.
Yeah, so he should.
Yeah.
But like I said though, yes, it is the truth. When somebody's asking someone that's under the age of 14 or 13, then what are you going to think? What are you going to think of that person? He's a full-grown man, an adult.
It's like this. I mean, I'm not what I'd call a fighter anymore. You know, those days went about 10 years ago. I'm 44, but fuck me, when it comes to the kids.
Oh yeah, you got it when it's kids.
I mean, I know I'd do damage, but if I sent them over, fuck. You you know, us blokes would damage somebody majorly if they, you know, if they did something wrong against one of the girls or something. But you send the mum, fuck me, there wouldn't be nothing left of them.
Definitely.
Like her, she's a little pit bull.
Look at Leah in chat. Leah's one of the softest people you'll ever meet. But if somebody hurt her daughter, fuck me. But I
Exactly the
think
same
that
thing.
woman would be capable of. And yeah, it's the mums that have always got more of the
Yeah,
psycho when it comes to stuff like that than the dads,
Yeah,
I tell you.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
you say how Leah's a how she's a softie. After I told her
She
everything
is.
that
We had
happened,
someone come around our place in a car, yeah. Listen, yeah, listen, this, yeah. You're listening, guys. Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we're listening.
We had somebody pull in a car. He pulled around this corner here, yeah. He had some sweets with him, obviously, yeah. He was showing to the little kids. So in a way, he was trying to get him into the car. But
Yeah,
somebody called the
probably.
police, though. Somebody did call the police.
Yeah, the police don't get called around here.
Right,
But
but-
Leah said she
What-
You should handle their people like that
Well-
yourself.
People like that disappear.
Yeah. That's what they need.
but like I said,
Well, Leah said the She-Hulk could come out.
He was a weirdo.
Fuck yeah.
He was definitely a weirdo. Definitely.
Scott,
Yeah.
do you know? You said Leah's a massive softie until someone messes with her daughter. She was ready to. Do you know when I told you about that reptile shop that basically abused me?
Yeah.
When I told Leah, she basically wanted to go up to the person and give him a boot up the arse. She was basically ready.
Aaron, Chaz, doing it
Yeah.
again. If you go in there with a hidden camera attached to you and record it all, I will upload it to my channel.
I'm never going in
Um,
there again. I've already said that. I'm
And
never
fuck what happens to him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've never went in there since. And you could basically say I was basically there. I was basically keeping them in business because a few minutes.
are any of the shows near that shop, Aaron?
Chaz.
Which one?
Yeah.
Chaz, sorry.
Yeah, Ashford is, and the first year I went, I saw them there,
Okay.
and it was literally like a few weeks off. It was literally a few weeks later from when it happened. So I was literally like,
Oh, okay.
Then I literally went to Phil's table and literally hid there for a minute while they walked past.
Don't hide there in future. Come and grab a couple of us, and we'll literally go. You know what, mate? See Aaron and Chaz.
Do you know what's funny though? They basically on the last day they basically made a thing of lied about obviously because my school made me go up there and say, oh, I'm not going anymore. Just have thanks for the food and whatnot. As you do. And they turned around and was like, oh, you're always welcome here and stuff. It's like, if I was welcome there, why would someone fucking abuse me at the shop?
They'd probably seen how many friends you got at the show and thought, oh shit, and wasn't expecting it.
And Scott, that was literally like a few minutes before I left.
There you go. They'd probably seen you say hello to everybody and gone, oh fuck, he knows more people than us. Noah's just fell asleep. See, when I'm doing the kids, this is why I miss half the streams because it takes them so long to fucking fall asleep. Tara's just messaged and said they're both asleep now. I don't like people being mean to anyone I care about, says Leah.
If you go this year and I see them, I'll point them up. If you go, Scott, and they're there, I'll point them out.
Okay.
If I'm near you when they're there.
Okay.
I should be like, they're them. Because it literally the way it was literally just it just
I've got
went.
a younger sister, and I'm protective over my sister. I am very protective. I don't want to see her in no danger, no hurt. Do you know what I mean? No.
I'm protective
Is he
over my
married to
wife, my
someone?
kids
Is he married to
first,
someone?
family, and my close friends. And you'd
Like I
be
said,
surprised, actually, some of the messages I get about people, then I'm like, no, they're not like that at all. On a daily basis, is crazy.
Yeah, like that one person that I told you about, Scott. Well, we all told you about. Like,
But I like
if
if I like to try and get to the bottom of it. So I will listen to one side, but then I'll always be like, but is that how they've come across, or did they just say something incorrect at some point? But
No, and
with
then-
him, yeah.
He's literally a P.
Spider Mum actually said to me once, "Be careful, he's not what he is," and all this and other. And I said to her, I said, "No, he's sound." And I actually sent her a message once I blocked him and said, "I'm really sorry, I didn't believe you when you first told me." And she accepted the apology. I said, "Don't worry, Scott. You know, it's just one of them."
Yeah. Let's just say I make. So do you know how I make the jokes of so and so's the Wish version of so and so? I basically did one of them, and he basically made it out like I wasn't joking when I was, and he knew I was joking. Then it just went pear shaped. But there's so many things that I can literally say about him that would literally, yeah.
Like the boat to sleep.
Food down.
Kids
Think
both to
people
sleep.
take things wrong or whatever. Oh, well, yeah.
And you know what makes
We've both seen a load of that over the years, haven't we, Leah?
And do you know what
With,
makes it
with
annoying?
other people, that is.
Do you know what makes it annoying, Scott? He lied.
What?
After I found out, he basically I've seen he lied straight to your face as well about the license.
The DWA license.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because what was his name now? The guy from the other pet shop who came on the live.
Yeah.
He said you can do a search for the licenses with the name and it's not there.
Yeah, that's what people.
And he said to me off camera, he said, if it was there, Scott, I'd tell you. He said, but you can look yourself. It's not there. And it wasn't. And I go on TikTok now, and there's a guy, and he's got one of those small crocodiles, and he was like, oh, yeah, you don't need a DWA license until they're 2 foot. And I was like, yeah, you do. But he convinced like about 200 people on his live that you don't. And they're all like, no, you don't. You're wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, Google it. And people were still telling me that I was wrong. I was like, no, a DWA licensed animal, that animal is DWA from the moment it's born until the moment it dies. And even when they're dead, some of them have to be disposed of correctly with an incinerator. You can't just go bury them in the garden or something. And it was just mental, because if you've got, it seems like with a lot of people, if you've got a massive following, you can, on TikTok, it's like this guy could tell them anything and they'd believe it. And I was like, hold on a minute, that tank's not even locked. Why is a crocodile just swimming in that tank? And it was just those small bow front tanks that fit in the corner. I think they're 260 litre or something. It was one of them, which was great for about 50 communal fish, but for one of those dwarf alligator things that's a foot long, no, not enough room.
But also, I saw said person that we were talking about. I saw in one of the videos he had the crocodile out with in his hand and like a snake or something on his bed. And in my head, I was like, that could end really well, because what if the crocodile did a runner?
How the fuck do you get one without having a DWA license?
Exactly.
Leah says in chat that she will get a DWA at some point in case she ever needs to rescue any DWA animals, but she don't want to keep it. Tara's literally put a strict one on me. I can't have a license until we've moved, so I can keep the animals outside of the house, like in a shed or or something to build down the bottom of the garden, and then I can go for DWA. But we've got kids in this house, you know what I mean? I'm not going to put a DWA animal in here. No matter how great you think you are, you're always going to have that one spider that escapes, and you spend 3 hours trying to find it, and in 3 hours it could go from this kitchen to the front room, and that's where the kids are. Not happening.
Yeah.
Not where there is.
So it will. Sadly, entertainment gains more followers than facts. You're telling me?
Yeah, Scott. Remember that said person? Yeah, he also. I also saw things. Well, heard things saying with him saying that he basically said killing your animals gets you more clout.
What?
Yeah. That don't surprise me. But if you tell me something about somebody that they've said something, I will want to see a screenshot of them saying it
Yeah,
before I believe it. Do you know what I mean?
that's what I'm like. Yeah, that's what I'm
College
like.
is hard, Leah, but still getting there. You're a bloody superwoman, I swear, Tara. Keep going. Oh, Leah, she's more than superwoman. Tara's Army, who's in comments, is my wife, and she is literally fucking everything. I wouldn't be on YouTube or have the views that I do or be able to do all this without her. Trust me.
Do you know what I don't like?
It would all go to shit.
When I see on YouTube, you know what I don't like? Is when people do stuff just to get views. Like do something to their animal just to get more views, to get more people. And most of them viewers don't even know how to look after an animal. They don't even know what to do. Do you know what I mean? No.
But then, if you think about it, the ones that chat shit and they've got loads of followers, then let's say, or they do stuff that we don't like, just don't give them a second thought, because you give them that second thought, it's you that gets depressed. They're earning money, they don't give a shit what your thoughts are. So just leave them to it.
That's right. That is right.
And all us lot in chat will just carry on doing the correct care, the correct stuff for our animals, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're ever at an invert show and you think, fucking hell, actually I need to ask somebody about this reptile, go see Leah, go see Terry at Unusual Pets. Fucking awesome couple.
They're knowledgeable. They're knowledgeable as well.
Oh, knowledge is fucking out of this fucking off the scale.
And if you're feeling down and want a hug, come to me because I'm willing, Litany.
There was this one video on YouTube. It surfaced on YouTube. Yeah, it's from the LeBrun fam. They're big famous. They've got millions of views. They live in a mansion. They've got nice cars, and they done something that was a bit stupid. It was stupid and very silly what they done. They brought a tortoise from a pet store. They took the pet store advice. They listened to them. Yeah, brought it home, and they straight away just put it in something outside. No proper care, no proper bedding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, they've got a lot of money.
If you ever feel a bit lonely at a show or anxieties get on top of you, Leah normally puts an extra chair behind her table if you want to go and have a 5-minute rest. Just give yourself some headspace as well. She was the first one of the traders to start doing it. Now a couple of the others, including Mitch, is doing the same thing. Just going down these comments. Tara says, I've been chucked in the deep end. What? Tara's gone to quit college a few times because her confidence got knocked from things that happened years ago. So her teacher just kicked her ass and said, you ain't quitting. So she didn't accept it. The reason she's been chucked in the deep end is because she's 4 months ahead of the other girls there. They're all failing in the exams and she's passing them with distinction. She doesn't give herself enough credit. So she's cutting hair today, where real hair on a client, and she even got the client even gave her a £10 tip. But the other girls are doing it in March because they're just way behind. Helen says, I am a single mum, and when Lily was 2, I was at college. I used to work days, nights, and 2 different jobs. Graduated in 2018. Go on, Helen. What did you graduate in? My wife's her life will honestly.
My boyfriend goes sit behind there.
Yeah.
Tara's life story will fucking have you in tears and shock the living daylights out of you. And she just carries on like nothing's ever happened to her.
Cool.
She is an amazing woman.
I'm not sure if you noticed, Scott, but since I've left my last place, I've been a lot happier. I'm not sure if you noticed.
Yeah, you have come out a bit more lately.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I bought a £75 mystery box either.
Will you be doing a video? Will you be unboxing that in a video? Because it'll be
the,
nice.
the video's coming out Thursday. Yeah.
Cause I
And then
love
the next video is either going to be an unboxing video on the live food, or it's going to be something else. There seems to be a lot of like show videos at the moment on my channel, so I want to go back to doing a couple of care videos because I love doing those.
Yeah.
Especially now I'm working again, so I can pay my Canva, so I can start using that app for the start up of the actual countries and stuff like that again.
I'm waiting on some bits, but once I've got them, I'm gonna make a ferret safe stocking.
That sounds cool.
So I might film me putting that together.
Helen graduated in social care and deaf studies, got a 2.1 with dyslexic. Wow. Leah's running 3 businesses and she says she's exhausted. Leah does well, man. That the stand that she's got at shows when it's just going from fucking great to greater every show, every single show. Tara says it's all good, Scott. You could tell them I don't mind. Tell them what, babe? Arana says I really like your sling care video, brief and very helpful. Oh, thank you.
So yeah, guys, like I said, guys, you know what?
Yeah, Leah's rebranding, so it's going from E&L Binding Crafts to something else. But you'll just have to follow Unusual Pets on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that to find out. That's it. You'll have to follow her. Hey Mark, hey Victoria, hey Converter Man. You'll find good, bad examples at any stretch of a comparable. Wealth, education, popularity, anything. So pointless to argue the toss on that one. It's generally arrogance leading to ignorance. Mark, who's in chat, will message me every now and again about certain situations, and he is literally such a grounding person. I respect that dude so much, so much. He said, "I've been through a lot. I don't mind you explaining it all." So my wife was abandoned at the age of 8 by her mum. My mum was an alcoholic. So at 8, she dumped her with the neighbour and went out on the piss for God knows how many weeks. The neighbour then went out with Tara's mum on the piss and dumped her with the granddad that they'd only just met. That granddad then abused Tara, abused her sister as well as in the worst way possibly you can think of, especially with a child. So they both stayed. They both didn't speak about it for years, and it come out at the beginning of this year. So Tara spoke to her sister, and her sister said, "Yeah, it happened to me." The guy's already passed away, and she only found that out because she inboxed the family, and they said, "Did this happen to you?" Because he did it to us as well, and they were more than willing to go to the police with her. But she said, "Look, he's dead. That's good enough for her and her sister." We think it's one of the reasons that her sister, does Class A's, heroin and crack for most of her life.
Yeah.
But then her mum brought her back to hers, and her mum was an alcoholic. So Tara basically, from about the age of 9, 10, had to look after a fully grown woman till the day she passed away. But not only that, she was also cooking for her mum and her mum's pisshead friends and stuff like that as well as. Then she had Layla at a young age, and Layla's dad locked her in a bedroom for 6 months, broke her rib, broke her nose, gave her cups of tea with base in it. She didn't know it was base at the time, and basically gave her a sandwich a day. And when she had a shower, he would time her, and she only had like a minute to have a shower, and then she had to come back out and get locked in this bedroom. She had knives put to her and all sorts. The last day of her being in that bedroom, he told her he was going to kill her, and she said to me, she went, Scott, he that day she knew that was it. That was the end of it. So Layla went to school, but Layla saw it. Layla had a knife put to her throat as well at the age of somewhat 6 or 7. Layla being Layla just said, yeah, okay, I'm going to school now, and went to the neighbours, phoned the police. The police come round, bust the door through, arrested him, and got and freed my wife from the bedroom. Well, Layla was 7. But yeah, so she's got a lot of that in her mind. So when she's at college thinking, oh, I'm going to fail, it's because what these two dickheads fucking done to her. Yeah. So the tutor was like, you're not quitting, you're my best student. And I won't let her quit. And I know everybody that knows her in chat will message her and say you're not quitting as well. Like, but when I say she's a strong woman, she's a fucking strong woman. When we first got together, right? So this is her house. So I moved into her house. But she would say to me like, oh, can I do this? Or what would you mind if I did this? Would you mind? What do you think to us? Actually, it doesn't matter. And it took me about 2-3 years of going, you decide, for her to make her own decisions. And that's not her fault. That's Layla's dad basically just, giving a shit. And after Layla's dad, she thought that she was going to experience shit for the rest of her life. And her ex, before me, was a drug dealer, treated her like shit and all. And it was funny actually, because he come out of prison and he knocked the door, and Layla was, oh, don't open it. He's he's a drug dealer who's out of prison and this, that. I was like, yeah, whatever. Opened the door, and I was like, what do you want? Yeah. And he went, oh, I didn't realise. And I was like, oh yeah. And he chatted a load of shit to me, and we had social services at the time because Layla needed that counselling, obviously. And because of my drug past, they wanted to check me out, so they did. And I did some domestic violence work with them, so to make sure that even subconsciously I was never abusing Tara or the kids. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. I did all that because I wanted to make sure as well, 100%. Because my dad abused my mum, and I was like, do you know what? I'll do this course as a non-abuser to make sure that it will never happen, or it never come for me to do anything similar. It's more because when people get angry, we can do stupid things. So I get angry now, I can almost take myself away from the situation before reacting. Yeah. And the rest of it. But he chatted a load of shit, and I'm thinking, I can't fucking bang you because we've got these fucking social services. If I hit you, I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean? I will have to leave the family home and everything. And then he was on about somebody. And he says, oh, my boss is this person, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, right. And he fucked off. And Tara was like, told you he was a drug dealer, this sounds of. I says, yeah. I said, but the bloke he works for is one of my close friends. So I phoned him up, and he went, Scott, do you want me to phone him now and get him in the garden? He went, you just batter him in the garden. He won't say fuck all. I went, no. I said, just tell him how it is. And Tara seen him the following day. He had no car, and he was on the bus. My mate was like, yeah, we took his car off him, we took his telly off him, they stripped him of everything. Yeah. And my mate that was his boss, I don't know him through that world. We're friends. Do you know what I mean? We're just genuinely friends, and I've been there for him when he's had trouble, and what have you. And that was it. I didn't used to react, I just used to stay quiet. Yeah, that's very true. And now I tell every fucker to shut the fuck up. Yeah, she's grown some balls over the years.
So yeah, guys, what I was saying was, quickly, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna try to do a video of me rehousing on me curly. I might do a video. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure yet.
Do the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. There's 20 people watching, right? So we can all spend 5 minutes watching Erin's rehouse video, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously, yeah, I've got to do it as a video because it's gonna take a lot. You know what I mean? I've got to get it out. Got to try and get the spider out. Got to try and do this. So I'll do it as a video. I'll do it as a video. I'm gonna premiere it.
Can somebody message Chad just to make sure he's all right? I know the conversation went a bit dark then. I just want to make sure he weren't triggered.
I haven't got it.
I was scared when I went to Leamington Spa. I was so scared I would see my ex as I was a DV victim, same as my daughter and dog. Never forgive myself for that. Helen, I'm 5 minutes from Leamington Spa. Luke lives in Leamington Spa. Do not worry. If you're ever over that way and you want some support, just drop us a message. I'm literally like 15 minutes away. Luke lives in Leamington.
You mingle.
Thank you, Leah. Leah's going to drop him a message now.
Oh, come over again.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. Is he all right, Chaz?
Yeah, Leah's going to drop him a message. Shane's not that far. I can come with backup as well. Because that's Tara. My friends will stick up for children and women at a drop of a hat, and they won't question me if I ask them for help.
This is a little story I want to tell you just quick about my dad's dad. My dad's dad, he's always been a womanizer. He's always tried to get with other women because he's been known for womanizing all the time. When my Granny Jane was alive, she always had to go everywhere with him because she couldn't trust him. She just couldn't trust him because she thought he was trying to chat up a few women in front of my granny. But this is going back a good while ago. He still does this to this very day. He's still.
I mean, I'll have a laugh with Leah, with Ling, with the other Leah, but that's it. I certainly wouldn't chat them up in front of Tara. Do you know what I mean? That's bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, but yeah, like I said, and to be quite honest, though, my grandfather, he's never really been a good person in a way, but he has spoiled me over the years. He spoiled me. He has spoiled me. He spoiled all of his children. He's brought us loads of things over the years. But the only thing with him though, it's like he don't have a care anymore. He doesn't care if he moves somewhere far away and never sees us again. Never sees us ever again. He can't put up with his own son, my dad. My granddad, he can't put up with him.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Are you happy doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm happy.
There you go. Who gives a fuck then?
It's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Helen, if you drop me a message, I'll give you. If you've not already got my wife and Leah on Facebook, I'll give you both their links.
But what is with me dad though, Scott? What it is, it's like he can't see it. I've had to explain it to him a few times. It's just like he's like Aaron, listen. He's still your granddad. He still loves us. He still loves us. No, he doesn't. He don't care no more.
Hold on 1 second, Aaron. One second. Yeah, don't feel sorry for Tara or Layla or anything like that. They don't. She wouldn't want that. I know she wouldn't. She'd just want you to accept things like that go on and to look out for it. You know what I mean? Aaron, the thing with the older generation is they're older. Their views aren't going to change, but you can be who you want to be, and you can view people, and you can talk to people how you want to talk to people, and that's more important, especially to us lot, because we don't talk to your granddad, we talk to you. So who we're influenced by is down to us, whether we want to listen to them or not. So if your granddad gives you certain points of view that you're not happy with, you don't have to disagree with him at the time. You can just sit there and just even acknowledge him, even acknowledge that he's saying this. Just go, yeah, whatever. And then when he's gone again, you can just do Aaron.
But like I said, though, I'll tell you the truth in one way, though. I'll tell you the truth. I don't really care about him as much, to be quite honest. Because
There you go.
all he's ever done over the years, he has kind of messed things up and messed things up in the family.
Well, to be fair, you know, that generation was brought up differently to how our parents were and how we are. And no doubt how our children are brought up. Also, Leah in chat, Helen, has also been through some hard times. So I think if you PM me, PM a page, whatever you want to do, both of those will be very, very good friends of yours. Leah says, yeah, exactly, Aaron. You must be okay with who you are. Other people don't need to influence you. You can be who you are. Tara said, don't want anyone feeling sorry, just want to make people aware that this stuff like this doesn't just happen in movies.
No, it doesn't.
No, you've got to keep an eye out for it as well. And you can see it.
Similar thing with this one.
You can see it on people's faces as well. And the best thing to do is when they're not with the other person, is just ask them if they're okay. Especially if you're a bigger guy, or a bigger woman, because they'll find comfort and protection.
But yeah, but what was though, my Granny Jones, she passed away back in 2013. She died, so she's not here anymore.
Hey, Strogs.
But if she was here, if she was still here, should have kept my granddad in place. She would have kept him in place, in a way. You know what I'm saying? She still loved him. She still loved my granddad. But he never had a care in the world. It was just like he never really cared. And he gave her life. He made her upset at times.
I wouldn't worry too much about it if I were you at the moment, Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, your mum loves you, your nan loves you. What more do you want?
Fucking spelling.
You've got to remember there's so many people out there who are just by themselves because their parents aren't there for one reason or another.
I do have other granny and grandfathers. Got a lot of them.
Well, you only have to.
They still love me in a way.
Aaron, you only have to take on board what you want to take on board.
Yeah.
So you only need to let in your mind what you want to let in your mind. So when your granddad tells you things or you see him doing stuff, you can turn that part off and not absorb that information. And just be Aaron.
It's in a way with me though. It's like I do still love my granddad. I do still love him. I love my granddad, but it's just he don't really show no care anymore. Just like he don't care.
Aaron, this comment. That's a flipping understatement. Yeah. The amount of women Aaron had going up to him at Brighton. Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Yeah, speaking of which, Aaron, did you have a blue coat on?
Oh, what?
Was you wearing a blue coat when you went to the show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was at Brighton in that show. Yeah.
I was watching one of the videos and I said to my missus, "Is that Aaron there?"
Yeah, I had the blue coat. On. Yeah, I was in Jaden's video.
Yeah, we're seeing on the video.
Aaron don't realise that people like to see him.
Oh yeah, we've seen you clutching your little bag.
People got excited when they clocked him at the show as well. The rest of us were like, "Hi, we're over here," you know, and they were diverting us and going straight to Aaron, especially Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Guys,
yeah.
Guys, look here. Yeah, look, he's come out. One of the Balfours has come out.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was Aaron in the video.
Leah said, Aaron, as a final comment on that subject, mate, he says, Aaron, he might be blood, but you just remember you've got all of us.
Yeah. right.
And
Alec, yeah.
that's a big family that you've got this way, Aaron.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that's right. But the other thing, like, but one thing about the Granddad Wisdom, though, he's always been known as a liar. He tells loads of lies. He's a lying person. Not very good.
Was Leah giving you all the chocolate?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I didn't get any chocolate. How come Aaron got all the chocolate? Stop smiling, you little shit.
Yeah.
How come he got all the chocolate?
There, I did.
I didn't even get a look in. Strog says, Aaron, blood doesn't mean shit sometimes. It don't. Nah. Me and my best mate, we're best mates, but we always introduce each other to other people. He's my little brother, I'm his older brother. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
To the point where sometimes people have said, oh, yeah, you look like each other, and we don't look anything like each other. It's just those that convinced that we're family. It's unreal.
I don't even like half of my family.
They're all putting chocolate symbols in the comments because they know I'm a fat bar stool and they know I love it.
Yeah, that's okay,
Yeah,
Leah.
even when you're being a pain in the bum, Erin, we still care about you, says Leah. Yeah, care about him enough to give him all the fucking chocolate. Oh, we know Scott likes chocolate. We'll fuck him off and give it all Erin. What shows are you going to next year, Erin?
Yep, London Capital. I'm definitely going to be there. So don't worry. I'm definitely. Yep.
I'm definitely getting there. I'm going in there, right? I'm going to London. I'm going to get to that show before you do. I'm going to go straight up to Leah's table. I'm going to eat all the chocolate before you even got through the door. You watch.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't threaten me with violence because you probably batter me, size of you. Chaz says Chaz is okay. He's just got anxiety attacks coming and going. They've been mental recently. Katrina, I'll get you some chocolate, Scott. I've got some chocolate coming. Aaron, Scott sounds jealous of you. I am. He gets all the chocolate at the shows and he gets all the attention.
Yeah. Was giving
I'm there. I've got the big beard, expecting all these women to come and throw themselves at me. No. Where are they? All round Aaron.
She said we're all over here. Like, oh, no, you should all go over there.
Scott, guess what? I've got the best Riz, so I get all the ladies.
I don't know how you do it.
We'll have to keep them all under lock and key then.
I would.
Riz,
I would.
Riz, you know what Riz is? Do you know what it is, Riz? When they all say got this good Riz, like you smile, you do like this.
Yeah.
It's like that sort of like smile. yeah, to get the ladies.
Drop us a message, Katrina. Might be able to come meet her. That's only because of Leo. You have to meet Leo a fair few times before you come around the house. Otherwise, he has like 2 weeks of just being horrible, and he can get seizures and stuff like that when new people come. So what we do is we introduce him to people, and then when they come around, then do you know what I mean?
He doesn't need any more chocolate because she pinches all his. It says right there, Scott's the chocolate feed.
Do you know those mint flavoured Viscount biscuits?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We went to Tesco, right? And she bought a packet of them, and she went, oh yeah, me and the boys love these. Oops. I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shop.
My nan buys me biscuits all the time. My nan
she
does.
thought she noticed as well.
Oh shit! I can't. I'm fat and I like being fat because I can eat what I want, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm Scott.
Oh,
My
no
nan-
worries, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Don't
My
take that
nan,
shit
she
from him.
buys- She buys me
Leah
Biscuit
could be, she
biscuits.
doesn't. What did you say? Sorry, I'm gonna miss that.
Viscount biscuits. My nan always buys them for me. My nan does. She always buys them for me.
I
So,
like
she's
anything.
always the go-to spot.
Anything that's fattening, I like, and I like food. And I spent a long time being anorexic, so, and then I spent a long time on steroids and bodybuilding, and now I'm fat. I've never been so happier in my life because I'm not staring in mirrors all the time, and I'm not doing any of that bullshit. I'm just like, I'm Scott, I'm fat, and I like food. And what?
Like this one here, she ate a full 18-inch pizza to herself. 18-inch.
I left you 2 slices.
You left me 2 slices. Yeah, but there's nothing to you. You're like a sticking set.
I would have smashed that, a set of chicken wings, garlic bread pizza, and a portion of chips.
Yeah, but she's tiny, mate, and this is like a bloody dustbin lid.
Yeah, and I'll eat whole cake when I from Tesco's.
I couldn't even eat it.
As long as it's happening,
No,
it's nice.
every time we go to Tesco for shopping, you turn around, she's at the bloody cake aisle. Can I have this?
I'll eat it by the evening.
Yeah, you only live once. Worry about it when the doctor says something. Up until that point, fuck it.
Enjoy food.
Nah, she'll eat the full cake in one sitting. And she sits there and she goes, it says on this box it serves 8. She's fucking lying, it serves 1.
It does me.
Oh, Rona, I am. Trust me, I've got the belly. I've got the belly. Dave, you're just jealous that she can smash the cake off and you couldn't eat it all.
You know what? I'm not a cake person. I'm not a biscuit person.
No.
I'm more of a spicy.
Yeah, I get all the sweet stuff.
That's why I'm just about to have a vindaloo in a minute.
I'm spicy, I'm sweet, I'm anything. Sour, the lot. When it comes to hot food, I couldn't eat hot food, so I made it my mission at the beginning of the year to be able to do it.
Yeah, but you've still not had the Carolina Reaper ribs, haven't you?
Sorry?
I said you've still not had the Carolina Reaper wings or ribs.
No. I've had the Carolina Reaper Diablo sauce.
They're in
No,
Iceland.
they do
aren't
ribs,
they?
wings, curry.
In Iceland, and it's evil.
Mate, they are evil.
I'll try one.
They are
Babe,
evil.
remind me about Iceland. We'll get some of them.
The pizza.
Yeah, but
as
the
well.
hot,
They did a pizza as well, Carolina Reaper.
I ate one piece of chicken and it burned my mouth for ages. Literally one piece of chicken off of it. It's evil in a box.
I just ain't combed the beard today. I've had a bit of a chilled one with the boys, so that's that. But no, I have had what did it start on? I started on like hot noodles.
So you don't look in mirrors when you go into group.
and then it got to the point where I had there's like a seriously Chinese set of hot noodles that's super hot. So I ate them, and then the next time I ate them and put a load of Scotch bonnet sauce in it.
Cool.
And then I went from that to drinking a bit of Scotch bonnet sauce, and now I'm on this like Diablo ghost chili stuff.
Oh,
And I'm like, ooh, I want to move on to like, do you know the chili chocolates and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
And the different hot sauces. I want some more of those, definitely.
What's I got there? Hang on, what was that?
But there's not much.
Gummy bear, it's under there. You got a chili gummy bear?
Got a big ass chili gummy bear there.
Oh.
Yeah. What was that? B&M's, wasn't it?
B&M's are that from.
Yeah.
No.
I have to look.
It's
I have to
just
look
saying.
at them.
That's the
ribs in
biggest gummy
Asda
bear
were
I've
so
ever
hot,
seen.
they stopped doing them. Oh.
It's the only sweet that's in the house that I won't eat.
What was that?
Oh, go on, Arana.
Oh, the ribs in Asda.
Arania, am I even pronouncing your name right? Please spell it out for me how you pronounce it, because I get paranoid. But they said going to plant some red Caribbean habanero pepper next year.
I'd say it was Araneo.
No, you're
You
on.
know what I do want to get at the show?
So abysmal. Oh no, none of that, Shane. Do you know when most people eat hot sauce and they're like, oh yeah, the following day this, that? I get none of that. I eat hot
Well, you don't
sauce,
put-
mouth goes
I
hot,
do want to get
and
green
then
bottle blue, guys.
that's it.
You had a green bottle
No
blue.
toilet roll in the freezer.
It's Latin. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh. No, none of that. The day after, completely fine. Everything's normal. That's it.
What if I got
So,
in there?
yeah,
Calorie.
I've
I've got
Yeah.
IBS, so everything stops me going. It don't matter what the fuck I eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Chadley's got men cap tomorrow. Leah, Unusual Pets says, right, all I'm off for the night. Gonna get to bed. Feeling a little rough. Hope you feel better in the morning, sweetheart. Strogs, I grew reapers the summer before last. The plants get massive, like bush
I'm
size.
growing one of them now, Scott.
What, Carolina Reaper?
It's in my kitchen.
It's in the kitchen at the minute. It's only small at the minute.
Ooh,
Yeah, Scott.
yeah.
Yeah, I always think I'll get a green bottle blue. I think I might get one, you know. I want to get one. Definitely.
Erin, have all your tarantulas got the good setups?
Which ones?
Have they all got the good setups now? They're all sorted out, aren't they?
Yeah. That's good. But I am, yeah.
How'd you keep it green bottle blue?
Who's going? Night Leo, night Jaro.
I'm going to the pet shop one day in the week. I'm going to try and get some more sand for that scorpion. I'm definitely going to the pet store because Matt was telling me that I do need more sand for that scorpion, and it really does need more sand. I'm definitely going this week.
I apologise if I still say this wrong, but Aranea.
What? Yeah, that's how I'd say it. Araneo.
Aranea. Is that right, Aranea? I hope so. Like I said, I really do apologise if I've just said that wrong. Aranea.
I might be wrong, but that's just how I've read it.
Aranea says it's okay. Yes, it's okay. It's a beautiful name though, Aranea.
I don't think I've
Beautiful
read
part of
that.
the world as well. Lucky living in Spain, man.
So yeah, like I said, that needs more sand, and I'm going to try and get another enclosure from somewhere anyway. I'm going to buy another enclosure, just get it all set up, keep it for something.
Yeah, I get that. As English is harder, but as Italian, Portuguese, or Spanish is easier. Reggie is easier.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll get one of those. I'm gonna get some more Balfours again at the show. I'm trying to get like a bit bigger ones at the show. The adult ones, obviously. I want to get a couple of them. Just see how many I get. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm so much of a Balfour fan. You know what I mean, though.
I'm gonna have to end the stream, unfortunately, because
No
I'm gonna have to do these realities tomorrow now. But I was gonna close it 2 hours ago. But he's got me waffling. And you know what I'm like when I waffle? I go on and on and on. Spider Kingdom. But yeah, I go on and on and on when I start waffling. So we're gonna end the live. If you haven't liked it, please do so, because by liking the streams and the videos, it lets all us lot know that we're doing something, doing something right. More so on the videos. If you like the videos and drop a comment, so we know we're doing stuff right. That's flipping awesome. Night Philip, night Chaz, night Strogs,
Night all in chat.
night Helen, night Ariana,
Good night, good night, everybody. Good night.
night Bastion.
Well, Bastion's
Night
still there.
Moon. But yeah, night everybody. Take care. Like
Cheers
I
for
said,
having me on.
night Mark, night Victoria. I suppose Victoria's probably asleep, to be fair. Next week we are doing a live, But if you miss it and pop over to Unseen Universe and support Mitch with his autism raffle, Mancat raffle, that would be more worthwhile, and I would really, really appreciate it. That would be absolutely awesome. I wonder if I
We'll
drop
do
him a
that.
message. Actually, I wonder if I could go. I wonder if I could join Mitch's live on the phone and then have our own live going on. That could be pretty cool. And I wonder if he could do the same. Oh well, we shall see. No idea yet, Chaz. I'm not gonna. It's probably be another open mic night because I don't want to get a guest on for people to be here when they should be over watching Mitch's live. To be honest, so I'm a bit uncertain.
I have a live on Sunday afternoon. I've got my live on Sunday afternoon.
Sunday.
Sunday
You doing
afternoon,
one Sunday?
It'd be quite early-ish. Yeah, because Mark,
Okay.
Mark will be having his live stream on that day as well. But his one's a bit late.
I'll send it.
George?
So yeah, that's what I said. It'd be a few hours stream. See how I can get it going on for you. Know what I mean?
Aaron,
Yeah.
if you set a time, then everybody knows what time to come to your channel because we don't always get the notifications. 2 o'clock?
Is that
1 o'clock?
4:30?
Sorry?
4:30 p.m.
4:30 Sunday afternoon on Aaron's Tarantulas. There's going to be a live going. If you just pop over, give him a subscription. That'd be absolutely awesome. If we can get Aaron up to 1,000 subscribers, man, I don't know. I'll be very thankful.
Yeah, that's what I want to try and reach as well. 1,000 subscribers. I want to try and reach that mark.
Anytime, Chaz. Not Jay.
Right, Eddie, did you hear that, mate? Natalie said she'll go and subscribe in a minute.
Oh, to my channel?
Yeah, to your channel.
That's all right. That's okay. That's okay, guys.
She'll go and subscribe to you in a minute.
Hold on, because let me just find Aaron's channel. I'll put it into the comments quickly.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's on the main account, on my main account. That's what I use all the time, is my main account.
That's Aaron's Tarantulas, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Tarantula Boy 998. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Tarantula Boy 1998. That's my channel.
Got you.
My profile picture is the Pokey.
What is it? Tarantula?
It's a random Pokey. Just got a picture of a random Pokey.
Tarantula Boy, 1998.
What's his? So I can.
Tarantula Boy, 1998.
That is my channel.
You see that, Scott?
I got it.
Helen said if he gets 1,000, you should shave your beard.
That ain't happening.
We can sub if you want, Chaz to mine, but there's nothing on it.
There we go.
Not yet, there ain't.
That should be the link.
I'll just put his link. Just put your link into chat, Aaron.
Subscribe.
I can't get this positioned on the laptop without it. Oh, there we go.
I am at 600 subscribers only. I'm at now 6. I think I'll be at 6'8" now. I reckon 608.
609, you know.
609 subs near enough. Hopefully.
Cheers, Shay. Cheers, everybody that just subbed to Aaron. But you'll be doing a live this Sunday at 4:30, yeah?
Yes. It's Sunday. Sunday afternoon.
We'll come pop along.
What I could do, Scott, is I could send you the link for
subscribe.
Sunday. If you want to come up, do you want to pop up on screen with me? I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. All right. You're on 614, by the way.
614, no?
Yeah.
614
Yeah, it'll be
now.
for Sunday.
Check on it.
Sunday's live, yeah.
614 subscribers you got now, Aaron.
Really?
Chaz is close to 130.
Yeah, that's good.
I
Then.
think
That's good.
sounds like Layla's just fell over upstairs or something, and Helen's just subscribed as well. Right, I am gonna have to unfortunately end the stream. I've got to take the dog a walk yet and all, but I don't mind taking the dog out at this time of night. It's wicked. You see all sorts. Right, this area, Coventry. You walk 2 minutes, and you see the drug dealers, and they shit themselves because somebody else is walking down, and it's fucking brilliant. They do. They think you're old Bill until they can see you. But yeah, thank you ever so much for joining.
And my TikTok.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm on IG, am I? On Instagram and TikTok.
As Tarantula Boy 1998.
Aaron's Tarantulas, I am on TikTok. Aaron's Tarantulas.
Aaron's Tarantulas on TikTok.
On TikTok. Yeah.
If anybody's into their TikTok, Aaron's Tarantulas. I haven't done any like funny videos on TikTok, so I might have more than normal next year, but I'll mention all that when everything's finalised and accepted.
My IG is a picture of my cat.
We've got some plans that supporting some things that are happening, put it that way.
Cool.
So, but anyway, thank you everybody for watching, supporting, and helping all the channels to grow and carry on. We all really, really appreciate it, and we probably don't thank you all enough. Do you know what I mean? But we do really, really appreciate it. If you've been here from the start, fuck me, well done. You deserve a medal. Helen is a little French bulldog we've got. We used to have a Mastiff cross red nose pit. She helped me get off drugs. She was there when I was rattling my tits off and everything. And she passed away about a year this February. I think might be a bit longer than that actually. And I kept saying to the wife, I says, I'm not ready for another dog. You know, I don't want another dog. My dog was everything to me. Don't want another one. Well, this little French bully is 5 years old. She was used as a breeding machine. She's got a big scar down her stomach, one on her leg, and we could have her for free. And Tara just went and got her, and I fell in love with her instantly, and that was that. She was chipped, and we took her to get the chip put over to our name, but you have to contact the previous owners.
Yeah.
But luckily, the chip wasn't registered. So she's all registered to us now, and she's a wicked dog. But she actually went from the owner to a friend of ours, and because of the friend of ours moved and they couldn't have animals, Tara just brought her own, and that was it.
Yeah.
So even though I was still telling her no, I don't want another dog, but as soon as she walked through the door, that was it. And what she does for Tara is amazing. But yeah. Yes, you don't thank me enough, says Moon. Moon comments on every live stream and every single video or YouTube post, absolutely everything. The geezer is amazing. He don't just do it on this channel either, he does it for quite a few of the channels. Absolutely amazing.
Right.
But yeah, I am going to have to close the stream. Tara's just messaged. Leo's just woke up and threw up again, so he's not going to school tomorrow.
No.
My week off has turned into...
Never a
if I was
peaceful
at work, both the boys wouldn't be ill, but it means I get to spend a bit more time with them, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Can't fault that. But yeah, night all. Take care.
All right. Good night, all. Cheers for having me on.
Yep.
I know, boys, anytime.
Yep.
Right,
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Thank you, guys.
Night all.
See you later.
See you later.